Hello, 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 everyone. How y'all doing? How's everybody's Sunday night going? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, y'all get in here, hit that like button, please, and thank you. We're gonna talk about this dry show, and yes, I do mean dry with a capital Sahara. Okay, super dry, super dry. But it was a couple of cute moments, so we're gonna get into it. And after we get into that, which it ain't much to get into, we will be getting into that mid-season trailer. Cause honey, I'm concerned. I have concerns, and I'm sure y'all do too. So come on in, hit that like button. You know that's how you help me out. You know they don't send my notifications. You know they trying to hide your girl behind a bookshelf. So hit the like button, help me get out in the algorithm, and let me jump in here and holler at everybody who is up in here on this porch, okay? Get in here, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Emmy, did you lock Mello out? Oh, okay. All right. Well, it sounds like some cats have been locked out, okay? But now that we got that out the way, and it's been established that the cats have been locked out. Let me holler at y'all. Let me see who up in here so I can greet everybody and we can get into the gossip and talk about these people, honey, because it was some things that I want to discuss. This was not the most exciting, but I got something to say. The beautiful Bianca Edwards is in the house, y'all. She say hit the like button. Miss Mo1, hey girl, how you doing? There go my sugar lump, stirring the pot with Jew. Listen, if y'all are here and you're not subscribed to Jew, I need y'all to make a beeline. I mean, like ASAP, before we even get into the gossip. Click on her or go type her in, go to her page, subscribe, and come back. And we can just talk. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to support our little nieces now. They do so well. They work so hard. They put out good content and they so tech savvy. Y'all got to see her intro. It looked like something from the big networks. So y'all go support Stirring the Pot with you. I done already told y'all about this niece right here, Couture Bay. She doing her thing. So y'all got to support our nieces now. Don't act like that. Hey, U.S. Army Brett. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, 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 Miss Kaiser Sose. Sis, how are you? I'm glad you here. You ain't had to work today. Michelle Hemmings. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. There go Trina. Hey, girl. Have a blessed Sunday to you, too. Queen of Hearts KS. Hey, Bookie. How are you? How are you? Patricia Robinson. Good to see you. Hey, Cecilia Norwood, girl. How you doing? That's my sis right there. I'd be so happy to see Cecilia. Y'all don't understand. Y'all ain't gonna understand it. Hello, Auntie Eva. We glad you made it. Vita Worship is here from Denver. Okay, she says she appreciate y'all. Okay, everybody like to be appreciated. Hey, Queena, how are you? And again, what's happening? Hey, girl. You say happy belated Sunday. What you say? It's still Sunday. Sunday ain't over yet. You still on time with it. You ain't late. Hey, Catherine Bennett, what's going on, sis? Cheryl Thomas Hughes, we got one of our beautiful Miami girls in the chat, Miss 305 up in here. How you doing? You say you trying to finish up the show. Well, come on back when you do. Nacho Twins mama is in the house. This lady's got the cutest little boys. Y'all, listen, y'all ain't seen them and you missed the treat. They the cutest little things. Hey, Nina Ross, what's up, girl? How you doing? Y'all, it's Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady. How are you? How are you? Ashley, hey niece, how you doing? Good to see you. Antoinette, Ned, how you doing? You ready to hear what happened? I'm gonna tell you. You know, I'm always tell y'all what happened. I got the pages of the notebook ready to go. Okay, the pages of the notebook are ready to go. Cindy Narcisse, girl, it's so good to see you. It's good. It's good. It's good to see you. Hey, Miss Peaches, how you doing? Happy to be happy. We happy you made it. All right, all right. Who else we got up in here? Make sure I done grabbed every. Did I grab everybody? La Chanel, how you doing? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on, hold on. My boss calling. Hey, Daddy. I guess I mean, if it looked like it's a little bit, just get two. If it looked like it's enough, then grab one. You getting the Okay, you getting the country style ribs or you getting the steaks? If you want the pork steaks, go and get that. Do the pork steak, cause that's the one you like. That's the one you wanted. Go and get the pork steaks. I'll hook them up. Okay. I say go and get the pork steaks, and and I'll hook it up. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Yeah. I was thinking. I had said cabbage. Yeah. You should have left that because you don't need it. Oh, you talking about the yellow rice? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. No, that's all. That's all. All right. Bye. Sorry, y'all. Wife duties. La la Chanel. How you doing? Listen, don't y'all laugh at me either, cause y'all know if y'all send y'all if you send a man to the store, you know you got to be there for support. Y'all already know this. This is not a secret. Okay. Hey, E Davis. All right, girl. She had to put her crown back on. I know that's right, honey. Adjust your crown, sister. Adjust your crown. Jenna Harris, how you doing? You still watching, but she'll be back. Hey, Nikki Tyler. How you doing, girl? What's up, yet? How you doing, sis? I miss you. You ain't been to Bible study. You ain't been to nothing. We ain't seen you. What you been doing so? That we ain't seen you. Hey, DV. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wait, this thing be jumping and getting ahead of me. What's going on, sweet beloved? Miss Gardner, good to see you. Hey, Dana Cutler. What's happening? All right. Did I get every... Oh, no, there go my cousin, Clyde Jones. What's happening? It's good to see you. Look, Dora. Hey, Dora. Y'all come in, get comfortable. Please hit the like button. I ain't kidding y'all. That's how y'all help me out because you know they don't look out for your girl. We got Deborah Randall. You know, long as one of the Debs is here, we can talk about housewives. So we are in legal compliance. Jenny Patterson, how you doing? You in the room with your daughters, Lauren and Olivia. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Olivia. Okay. And thank you for letting me know they was on the porch so I could holler at them too. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. Tiffany J, how are you? Hey, the beautiful J Delaray. This girl's so gorgeous. Tammy Carter. Hey, sister. It's so good to see you. Hey, SFF. Hey, Nona Perkins. Look, y'all get in here. Hit the like button. Please help your girl out. Rochelle, how you doing? Hey, Zeline. What's up, cool gamer? So look. Y'all, that mid-season trailer has given me indigestion and concerns. I don't even know how to feel. Hey, Sheila J. Hey, Tracy Q. What's up, girl? I don't know how to feel about it. I feel some type of way. Like I want to get through all of that. We got to get through this whole show before we can talk about this mid-season trailer. But baby, we got to talk about that. I'm so concerned and disturbed at what is going on. I don't understand what Candy and Todd is doing. I sure don't understand what Drew Sidora doing. I have concerns. What you say? Don't worry, honey. You know, I have to be on duty now. The girl is on duty at all times. Nicaise, hey. I know that's right. She done hit us with the Jill Scott lyrics. I know that's right. It's good to see you. It's good to see you in the case. So look. Y'all come on. Southern Charm in the house. It's always good to see you. Morgan's Musings, our dear sweet sister. We love you. Hey, this is A. How are you? Look, y'all get comfortable, tuck in, hit the like button. Miss Nisi, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I think I got everybody. Y'all know the rule on the porch now. Y'all know the rules. Anybody that comes in, if I miss them, don't y'all miss them. Make sure y'all greet people, be friendly. Hey, DH, what's happening? What's going on? Okay. And yeah, they did. They did. Her and her wig was back on your screen today. Yes, they were, Jenna Harris. But y'all make sure y'all greeting people, be friendly. Y'all know We can disagree with folks, and that's fine. But make sure that you're being respectful and kind when you do it. Okay? Because y'all know how things go on this porch. People sweet long as you sweet. Cheryl Thomas Hughes, thank you so much for the cash up. She said for a drink. That's my girl. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Because you know what? Some of my sisters know what I've been going through lately, so they know I need a drink. Your girl be needing a drink and drink. Things is real over here. Things be really going on, okay? My real life be happening outside of YouTube. Outside of it, outside of it. Well, you know what? She might do need a bigger house. We don't know how much stuff that lady got in her house, Jill. She might have too much stuff for that house. She might be ready to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? La La Chanel, thank you so much for the super chat, sis. So I know your review will be more interesting than the show. Well, I'm gonna do my best because when I tell you this one is a stretch, it's a stretch. It's a big stretch. This show tonight was, I mean, it was soda crackers with no water dry. It was soda crackers with no water dry. Like it wasn't regular dry. Oh no, 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 no. It was not. I promise you it was not. This was not regular dry. This was extra. This was Canada dry. This was extra dry ginger ale. Okay. Now listen, don't do Kenya like that. Now, you know, first of all, now y'all know I ain't no Kenya fan. And I feel like I have to say that because I don't want the people that don't like her to misunderstand me. Okay. But that lady is not a child no more. You know, once you get to a certain age, it ain't always easy to hold everything together. Now, we ain't gonna do that now. Come on, y'all. Come on, cut a little slack. DT! We love you. We miss you. I'm sorry I squealed, y'all. I hope I ain't hurt nobody's ears. Okay. DT say, hope all is well. I'm back after a long few weeks of trials, but let us like this video and let's talk about the wives of Atlanta. I know that's right. We missed you over here, Buki. We've been, how Portia told Nene, it's been so hard without you. DT, it's been so hard without you. Hey, Tandra, for real. So look, but yeah, I noticed it ain't what it used to be, but you know what though? And ladies, I'm gonna just say this because I feel like it bears saying, okay. And I think sometimes we got to keep it real. Like we can have jokes and stuff, but we gonna keep it for real. Y'all know, don't none of us look like we used to look. Okay, some of us will be scared to show you how bad we used to be, cause we ain't nowhere near that bad now. But now we just got bad knees and bad backs, bad nerves and bad blood pressure. Y'all know I ain't lying. Hey, Dana Brown. She still look good. I ain't like that dress. I still stand by the fact that that dress looked like some ball up Christmas paper. However, I ain't gonna go for the girl like that. No, no. Because that ain't right. That ain't right. I ain't gonna do it like that. Southern Charles say, but dress appropriately. Now you know what? I'm gonna stand beside you on that one because that dress was horrendous. I'm gonna stand beside you, Southern Charm. The dress was horrendous, but I ain't gonna bother about her body and stuff because y'all know ain't none of us the girl we used to be. Okay, some of us went from baddies to just bad. We just doing bad. Okay. So we ain't gonna do the girl like that now. But that dress was horrendous. I can't even cover for her on that one. Y'all know I try to have a sister back on that little stuff that's just regular. Jenna Harris said, won't stop raining. My knees hurting all weekend. I'm trying to tell you, this is real. This is real life, okay? Michelle Hemmings say, shout out my birthday. It was yesterday, chapter 58. Y'all, everybody in the chat, tell Michelle Hemmings happy birthday. Happy birthday, sis. I hope you enjoyed your day. I hope you balled out of control of hell. I hope you celebrate all next week. Okay, because that's what I do. I celebrate forever. Okay, hey DS. And again, what you say? So yeah, that back was about to come out that dress. Child, y'all know how it go. You know how it go. It was just, you know, I just think the dress was bad. The dress was bad. But y'all make sure y'all tell our good sis Michelle happy birthday in the chat. And let's talk about this show. Y'all hear the pages of this notebook so y'all know what time it is. Let me tell you the notes that I done took. and what done took place. Okay, the notes that I done took and what done took place on tonight's episode of Boring as Hell in Atlanta. Okay, hey DB, what's happening? This is my nephew from South Carolina. I know that's right. I like South Carolina. I do. There's one place over there that I like to go. It's in Florence, and it's a little like you know how people had the little food places in the back of the little Jiffy store or the gas station. They be selling food and stuff. So it's this place over there in Florence called Tommy's, and I was just talking about them because they got some gizzards that'll make you drive like 5 or 6 hours to go get them. Hey, Shani, how you doing? Yeah, I love South Carolina. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, Sine. Okay. You say the real boredom of Atlanta. Yes, RBOA, honey. DT say Kenya's beautiful, but that dress looked like it was made by a beaver. Looked like it was made by a weed whacker. Okay, or angry. Somebody who got real angry with some crepe paper. I don't know who's responsible for this. Hey, Lisa W., how are you? Oh, she's so beautiful. Isn't she lovely? Welcome to the porch, girl. I told you we attract all the pretty girls. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So now I'm on gossip duty. Let's talk real quick. Let me tell y'all what happened because I know a bunch of y'all ain't gonna watch this show. Y'all tune in after I've been tortured for an hour so I can tell y'all what happened. So I'm gonna just go and do my duty. I'm gonna do my duty. Okay. So they had the little quick shots or whatever. Uh-oh, Deborah, you say your daddy people was from Florence. I know that's right. Yeah, her fashions do be bad, girl. They real bad. Mm-hmm. See, try to listen tickets for some good gizzards in South Carolina. See, I don't know about them. I don't know about them. Say it's okay to be bad after 9 p.m. I know that's right. Girl, you welcome, honey. Thank you. You came and graced us with your beauty. Yes, she did, y'all. Yes, she did. Welcome to the porch. So look, hold on real quick. Yeah. So anyway, so they started off the show with the little quick cuts. You know, they had the little quick cut with Sonya and her children, and with oh, Candy showing some boots. You know, I think that's just indicative of her situation. Candy really ain't got much to show us, but the boots was cute. I'm gonna give it that. The boots was cute. Boots was cute. Then we got Sheree with her holistic approach. And you know what? I'm gonna just say this. I'm actually interested. And if I could be so bold, I would like to say I would have liked to see Giselle give us more of this on Potomac. I like the fact that Sheree is getting into it and showing us exactly, you know, how she's decided to take care of this issue, because this is an issue. It's very real for a lot of Black women. Okay, Bianca Edwards is reminding y'all, hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Maj, y'all do a like count and remind these lovely ladies on this porch to please hit that like button. I sure appreciate it. Okay, it's mighty Black of you. I sure appreciate it. And so she's showing the things she's gone through, you know, with the cold treatment, and she said she did some sound treatment, and now she doing the acupuncture. And I'm like, wow, okay, I'm interested. I'm interested. I've never had acupuncture. I thought about it, but I chickened out. And I'm not even like squeamish about needles. I don't have a low pain threshold. I just didn't know how I would feel about it. I didn't know if I would like it. I didn't know what it would do. And I was worried, like, well, dang, what if they hit the wrong nerve and then I get up clucking like a chicken? Like, I was really disturbed and worried, like, what is going to happen to me if I go get the acupuncture. So I enjoyed seeing her do that. Joanne Wilson. Hey, lady, how are you? Hey, MJ. There go Auntie Baby. Good to see you. Good to see you. So I like that. I like that she went ahead and, you know, it's kind of taking us on this journey with her. I think it's cool. Jenna Harris say one of my sisters had fibroid surgery mid-June. It's no joke. We definitely need to discuss more as a community, women's health overall. Yeah, I thought that was real cool that we, kind of getting a peek into what what she got going on. Morgan's music say acupuncture is great. Sheree looked like she was over there going through some changes. I don't know now. I don't know. Because you say it's great and Sheree didn't look like it was great. Hey, Just Jules JG, how are you? How are you? Okay. Oh, DT say 72 people need to come out like Kim Zolciak's crooked toes and hit the like. But DT is back in the building. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Hit that button. Hit that doggone button, okay? I don't trust it either. This is I be so scared them people gonna hit the wrong nerve and I'm gonna come out of there like, doing the California worm at inappropriate times. I don't know what's gonna happen. Dana Brown said I had my fibroids removed in 2018. Well, congratulations, sis. I hope you are healthy and happy, and I hope you recover without any, complications. Because surgery is scary anyway. That's right, y'all. Hit that like button. Okay, Jenna Harris say there because Sheree doing acupuncture, all kind of cosmetic tweaks. She need to stop. Why she can't get okay? I ain't never heard you couldn't get acupuncture if you had cosmetic procedures. I never heard of that. Sheree face is facing the wall. Ouch. I don't know if that lady face is facing the wall. What you calling her? Hezekiah? What are we saying? Thank you for hitting the like button. Y'all confusing me with the shots in the chat. Hey, Janice. What's up, Bookie? Okay. Cecilia said, I just went through dry needling for lower lumbar pain. It was very uncomfortable. They put the needle into the muscles. Thank you, Cecilia. I think I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to just watch y'all get it done. I'm not doing it. But I thought it was real cool that she showed that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was nice. Oh, you saying she doing too much to her face. Yeah, her face did look a little swollen in the confessional. That could have been because she had just got some fillers done and they hadn't rested. Cause like during the season she ain't look like that, and like her Instagram she don't quite look like that either. So I'm thinking it was just maybe she had just had a procedure done. I'm not sure. Cheryl say my sister had hers removed and she did well. That's awesome. But Sheree is trying to avoid surgery, y'all. So she taking it a whole nother way. She's taking it a whole nother way. And I respect that. Like you got to take charge of your body and do what you need to do for you and what you comfortable with. And you got to bear in mind, she still has the opportunity to go and do surgery later if this don't work out. But I really do applaud her for that. And I thank her for sharing that with the fans because we want to, kind of go along with her with this because, we're women. And most of us, like, let's keep it real. We have some sisters here that are not Black women or, African Black women. But at the same time, as Black women, the majority of us, it could happen to any one of us at any time. Straight up. It could happen to any one of us at any time. Hey, who said that? What's going on? DT say acupuncture is good, but you need someone who knows what they're doing. See, that's why I'm scared. That's why I'm scared, because I don't know if you know what you're doing or not. How I'm supposed to know? I that's not, I like the idea of Eastern medicine, but I'm not from the East. I don't even have no cousins from the East or nothing, so I'm scared. Shannon said, I have a pinched nerve in my neck shoulder area, and I did acupuncture, was scared, but by the end, I was loving it and was booking my next appointment. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, my mom used to take Synthroid. I remember that. You had acupuncture on both knees and a dislocated ankle, but it didn't hurt. The doctor was gentle, didn't feel the needles. And see, that's what I was wondering, because Sheree could feel them needles. They were like, you ain't going to feel it. She said, yes, I can. So you liked yours too. It wasn't painful. So the person that did Sheree's looked like, from what y'all saying, didn't really know what they was doing. So, shout out to her for being a trooper, because she hung in there and she let them people stick them needles in her ears. She better than me, because when they'd have said ears, I'd have been like, I can't hear you right. I got interference. It ain't working. Y'all hit the like button. Let's do it as a group. Okay, let's do it in unison on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit the like button. Thank y'all. All right. So then Marlo sitting up there picking out clothes and stuff. I love how she have her place set up. I'm just like, it's like a little girl's dream. It's adorable. all the labels, all the bling. It's just wonderful. So she up there picking out clothes, talking about this date or whatever. She liked the flowers. And she pretending like she liked this man. I'ma just call Cap on Marlo. Ain't that how the kids say it? Cap. I'm calling Cap on Marlo. I don't believe she liked this dude. He's weird. He's awkward. He's ashy. And I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it. I feel like Marlo is trying to either she just flat out pretending, or maybe she trying to fool herself or to make herself, make herself like this man. It's just it's a bad match. But she said she liked the flowers. They were cute or whatever. But I don't know. Then she said he sent a good morning text and told her don't be a stranger or whatever. I'm like, what is that? You ain't got no more game than that, sir. You meet a woman that you like, and your response to her is good morning, beautiful. Um, don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. What are you in ninth grade? You don't know how to say I truly enjoyed your company. And why are you texting? What are you, a little boy? Are you passing notes in church? Are you in the back of the class? Ashy beard, Pew beard. Did you not know that you should call her and have a conversation and say, I truly enjoyed your company. I was, I was over the moon. I was elated. You were so beautiful. I would love to take you out again. I would love to enjoy your company another time. Get back to me when you have an opportunity. Let's try to schedule something. Like, what happened to the art of men being gentlemen? Did they forget how to do it? Or is it just this little dusty fella that doesn't know how to do it? Right, Southern Charm. He leading with that. Yeah, not attractive. And he got no game. He ain't smooth. He ain't suave. He just And I'm still disturbed at how the hairline is pushed back. Now either um he need a little bit of that Beijing to paint in that hairline, or his barber need his behind toe up. Somebody messed him up. I don't know whether he did it to himself or whether he need to slap the barber. Lisa W say, but why didn't she have the flowers in a vase? Wasn't it the next day? Lisa W, okay, so you peep what I'm saying, right? We together on this, gorgeous. Okay, if she really liked them flowers, she'd have put them in some water. Marlo is playing games. She don't like that man. She just tired of people talking about the fact that she don't let them see who she date. So she just, said, okay, I'll let y'all think I'm dating Captain Dusty. She's not. Trina said, I think she's trying to change the image of the men that people say she date. Right, because they say she always go get them old rich white men. And she probably do. And that's her business. But I can tell you without three guesses, Marlo is not feeling this dude. She not fooling me. Okay, DT. Because that's what it's given. He does seem to like the camera a lot, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Yes, I did. He real ashy. Yeah. He ashy like Mr. Brown's knees. Yeah, right, Miss Peaches. Telephone conversations. How you gonna text me talking about don't be a stranger? I'd have been so turned off, I probably would have gagged and thrown my phone. No, what grown woman at our age wants to be texted and you want to date her? You need to be calling this lady. Yeah, he corny as hell. Don't know how to talk to women. Hell no. Marlo better give him the brush off because this ain't gonna work. Yeah, thank you, Sheila J. He want Marlo to call him. He looking for a woman to chase him. You better go find one of them little Section 8 hood rats. She'll be real impressed with your strip mall restaurant. She'll call you. She'll run behind you. Yes, he is part of the Federal Republic of Dustville, and this is why we needed DT back. Okay, because I forget the name of these municipalities, but DT always remembers. Yes, the Federal Republic of Dustville is where he hails from. Yep. Y'all know they be using that Beijing to paint their head like an Easter egg. You know they do. It ain't just me that seen that. Y'all seen that. Yeah, the dress was just bad. The whole dress need to be dropped in a paper shredder. It was just Thank you, Southern Charm. Flowers are a lazy gift. He trying to do what he's seen in the movies rather than put some thought into what you bring in a lady. Okay, because at the end of the day, he made it clear that he been checking her on social media and getting the dirt on her, talking about, oh, I heard you was raising your nephews. How you heard it and who you heard it from. Nina Ross say Marlo acting for something to talk about. That's what she doing. Cause she ain't dealing that man. She's not feeling with him. She's not feeling him, and she ain't dealing with him. I done flipped and flopped the feel in the deal, but y'all know what I'm saying. Jenna Harris say I meant a different back to the dress, not Ken back. I'm not shading her body like that or nothing. I'm not that mean. Yeah, I know what you meant. I was just saying that whole dress was ugly. A mesh on the back of that dress was not gonna save it. The dress was ugly. I don't know who made it. My much love to the designer, because I know designing and constructing garments is not easy. I do it, but that dress was ugly. Yeah, toddler hell, he got one of them in Pampers. He got a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. He got one of them still pissing in Pampers. That baby ain't nowhere near pull-ups. The 2-year-old might at least be potty trained. He got one of them. He still got a tote on his hip. Hell no. Hey, Lady T. I'm just saying, he's not fooling me. And if I'm gonna be real, and this ain't nothing against Marlo, if you're a Marlo fan, please do not be in my replay. You tan down a black woman. No, no, no. Everybody that come to this porch can get it. If I'm watching your show, anybody on the show can get it. Marlo is faking and fronting, and she do not like this man. She's not fooling me. And then Ty, the little Ty girl, see, that's why I say she is the one that got a crush on Captain Dusty, because she was telling Marlo, now you need to text him, afternoon, like, I hope you having a good day and all this stuff. Marlo was like, this too much work. And it is. You expecting her to run behind a man? Are you dumb? Are you dumb or are you slow? Ain't nobody running behind no man. Hell no. Listen, we will go and dig up her birth certificate and get some white out and white Florida off her birth certificate if we catch her running behind a man. The girls from the Gunshine State ain't doing that. That's lame as hell, and we don't play like that. I'm glad Marlo told her that's too much goddamn work. Ain't nobody doing that. So then Sonya was talking about her Mommy Nation fundraiser, and that, they trying to raise $50,000, which that's a whole bunch of money now. Got a whole lot of money in this mug. That's what she's trying to do. So they partnering with the Ansley School. This is a school that actually, which to me now, this was nice and exciting. It was mild, but it had some nice parts. Like, y'all trust me on this one. Hit the like button now. Like this video. Thumbs up, thumbs up. But the Ansley School, y'all, provides private schooling for homeless children. So the mama and them is homeless, but they got private school for these children. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome, awesome, awesome. Because otherwise, without the Ansley School, these children who are in a situation of homelessness would never, ever have the opportunity to be going to a private school or to receive a private school education. So I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. Yes, I did say the Gunshine State. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. That's us all day. Courtney, Courtney was gorgeous this episode. Oh, she looks so nice. But that heifer can dress. I'm peeping her because she's one of them, like, she's very unassuming. She doesn't do a lot of like over the top blingage or whatever. She don't display her labels. But y'all gotta watch. She's the heifer to watch. That little heifer can dress. That little heifer can dress, baby. Sure, you better tell them. You better tell them, sure, we ain't running behind nothing. Nothing. We not running, but we might do some pop, pop, pop. Shannon say, that's freak great prep. Oh, I guess that's freaking great private school for the babies. Yes. So Sonya and them and her charity for mamas, she is partnering with the Ansley School. She's partnering with them, which I think is cool. And that way she can support the moms while the school supports the kids. I think it's the bomb. Y'all know I love some charity work. Y'all know I love some charity work. Like, Sonya about to make me like her. I'm watching her now, but Sonya about to make me like her. Okay. Say the smiling. What's wrong? Her smile is beautiful. Some people like to smile. Some people naturally smile. One of my children is like that. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Now, I will say this. Now, and mind you, I'm not knocking nobody else, because I know as Black women, we don't always smile. Like, there's 100 reasons why we don't walk around smiling. Okay. But it may be that she hasn't had the same experiences that others of us have had. Okay. A lot of times we go through so much that we just sometimes can't find the energy to smile. Sometimes we've been mistreated so bad that it's hard to find the energy and the strength to smile. Sometimes it's the issue of we gotta walk around with a mean mug or a unit on our face so we don't get harassed at stores and gas stations. But maybe that hasn't been her experience, and maybe that's why she walks around and she's comfortable displaying her beautiful smile. Okay. But for the rest of us who don't smile, because I don't smile all the time either, so I do understand it. I feel as though for those of us who do not smile all the time for various reasons, I feel like by the time we do smile, we blessing the whole globe. That's why our smiles are so precious, because we don't do it that often, not usually. Carol always be wrinkled. Why you talking about that lady, child? What's come on now? Cheryl say all day, welcome to Florida, where the CWL is not needed. Oh my goodness. I love it, Cheryl. I love it. Hey, Delightful by Design. How you doing? Patricia Joaquin, another Florida girl in the chat. Miss Tampa in the house. How you doing? Yeah. For real, Southern Charm. Like, I understand why we don't smile a lot of the times as a whole. But when I see a sister that is comfortable smiling, I just thank God that maybe she ain't been through the stuff the rest of us been through. And I think that's real cool. We don't have to play tough. We're not superheroes. We're not villains. We ain't none of that. We just women. Nikki Tyler says, Sonya just doing that for fake storylines. She never talking about the mother before she had her own show. I don't know, because her charity has been around before she was on the show. So I don't know. Yeah, Jen, a lot of times we do have to mean mug. You know what it is. You looking too, you smiling, looking too approachable. You know people will approach us, and it's usually real on some real disrespectful type stuff. Cecilia say, I enjoyed how Sonya brought her Mommy Nation with another program that served children private school. I thought that was cool too. Real smart. I would like to see more of this instead of the drama. Me too. It made me very happy. I enjoyed it, y'all. Say other items, I'm thinking of something that might just be laughing. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, he fair game, but them clothes do be wrinkled. I can't even play with you. I can't even play with you. Um, me. All right, she said greetings from the panhandle where y'all say we can't read or breathe. I ain't say y'all can't read. That ain't what I said. I just said y'all on that Floribama. Now y'all know y'all right up there in that panhandle, right next to Alabama. Now you know me. It's a little different. And we ain't gonna never say you can't read. You the head sniper, girl. Deborah say, can you remind me who I said follow? I said to follow Stirring the Pot with Jew, and to go and follow Couture Bay, because those are our two nieces, okay? And if y'all not following Geneva's Garden, y'all need to, because that's Mama's Peanut, okay? We got to support our little girls. Hey, Vet. That's right. You the head sniper, girl. Ain't nobody taking your title. You got that. We ain't coming for it, Queen. You got it. You got it. You got that. Ain't nobody messing with me. Don't nobody want that smoke. Don't nobody want that smoke. She got it. She got it. She bad. Okay. So anyway, so the auctioneer she had was canceled at the council because she had the Carnival 19. She had that she had that, you know, that so she couldn't come out there, else everybody was gonna be sick. So her friend that was there, I couldn't get that girl name, y'all. I did everything I could. I turned the volume all the way up. I don't know whether she said Micah, Nika. I don't know what she called that girl, Maya, whatever she called her little friend. She suggested that she ask Kenya more. And I think it's a great idea, which when we were talking about it from the sneak peek, I said it then. That's the best thing to do with Kenya. Give her something to do. That way she won't feel compelled to ruin your event trying to make herself the center of attention. Just go ahead and give her the middle of the flow so she can leave normal people alone. Because y'all know Kenya ain't normal upstairs. She'll look crazy. So if you don't give her something to do, she gonna find a way to ruin your event, and people gonna sit around and say, oh, she's so clever. Oh, she's so shady. And really she ain't shady. What she be doing? Oh, shoot. Annie again. Oh, she there. I can still see Annie. Let me check. Hold on. Lord, my sis on the phone say everybody got a storyline except Candy and Yon Yetta. Yeah, and Candy do need to thank Marlo for keeping her relevant because it looked like to me Candy got so much going on she really don't even have time for this because she just did a concert before she went to the event. So that's that. So Sonya wasn't sure about asking her, talking about the girl asked her what she got to lose. She say my dignity. And I understand that because Kenya acts up. And Kenya did act up when that girl called her too. So y'all, Kenya was filming her commercial, and apparently she decided to use this choreography that she was pretending. Annie's not hidden. I can still see Annie Bianca. You didn't mess up. I still see her. Thank you for letting me know though, because anytime something like mods, anytime if y'all accidentally hide somebody from the channel, just text me or message me and I'll go get them out. But Annie's not hidden. I can still see her. Okay. But yeah, so she was doing her commercial, and like I said, I like to see Kenya working. I like working Kenya. I like working Kenya. I like Mama Kenya. I like drunk Kenya. If the Kenya with the girls leaves much to be desired, but everything else, I actually I'm all right with her, to be honest. I don't like some of her stuff when they together, but when she doing her own thing, she really be all right. So she was doing her commercial and with the choreography from Yon Yetta from the fake performance at the Magic City Classic that we all knew was not happening. Okay. Oh Lord. So she's doing that, and everybody, she was in her little majorette costume, and she didn't know what it was called. She said, I'm in the band. Girl, that would be majorettes, but okay. And then little Brooklyn came out there to dance with her mama, and she was so cute. She was just switching around and going on, just adorable. The babies always make me giggle. I love the babies. Yon Yetta was there. And then the clear guy, Roy, showed up, dropped off some food, and took off. So he did a drive-by. It's giving y'all asked him to come bring some food while y'all had the camera there. Because that man got up out of there so quick, you would have thought somebody fired a starter pistol. Roy came in there, hey, how you doing? Hey, Brooklyn, hey, y'all, bye. And it was so funny because I was trying to figure out, why the hell does this man already know your child? You ain't known him long enough. Why is you taking random men around your children, Kenya? Now, I was trying not to trip because y'all know I really believe Kenya's a real good little mama. But I was real disturbed with the fact that this man already knows your kid. I'm like, why is he coming around your child? You don't know him well enough for him to be around your baby. What are you doing, Kenya? What are you doing, Kenya? Wise up. Wise up. That kind of made me uncomfortable. I don't know if nobody else caught that, but I caught that and I wanted to throw it back. Okay. So Kenya went before the man took off running for the hills. I don't know why the hell that man ran like that, but she was trying to explain to him what she was doing with the Kenya Moore hair care thing, and while she talking to him, Yon Yetta ain't had nothing, so she just jumping in the conversation, and oh, I'm just what she say? Oh, Yon Yetta jump in. That came from the HBCUs. No, it didn't. It came from her showing up trying to ruin Marlo's event because she wasn't the center of attention. That ain't came from no HBCUs. Cut the crap. Just cut it, Suge. Cut it. Okay, Shannon, you caught that. Ashley, you say you're not surprised. I was surprised. I didn't expect that because Kenya has really shown herself to be an exemplary mother. So I was shocked that you got this strange man around your child already. What are you doing, Kenya? Yeah, he ran. Yon Yetta trying to jump in, child, please. That man dropped that food and took off like pew. Okay, it was giving Speedy Gonzalez. It was giving Speedy. He ran like a giraffe in stilettos. Lord have mercy. Oh, yes. Yes, Southern Charm. Real revisionist history, because we all remember where that came from. It sure ain't came from no HBCUs, okay? Sure did not. So that happened. You say, I ain't like that either. Yeah, what you mean the baby for? I ain't really care for that at all. No, ma'am. Hey, DM Rocks. You say you think he Indian because he got an accent. Okay, so meaning what? He clear with an accent? Yeah, you say she trying to trigger Mark. Now, Southern Charm, not sis. You know she can't trigger a man that don't want her. How that work? Ashley say Kenya would do anything for a man. Remember, she got mad that Mark loved Brooklyn more. I saw her for what she was then. Ooh, y'all hard on the girl. Y'all hard on the girl on this porch. Jenna Hart Harris say buying your child everything she wanted, taking her to fancy events and trips doesn't make you a good mama. We see stuff on the surface. Do so far, but I hope she's a great though. No, she appears to be a very good mother. That girl is very well behaved. She's obedient. When her mama corrects her or tells her to do something, the little lady does just like her mama asked her to do. You never see her trying to hang around looking grown people's mouths. I believe Kenya's doing an excellent job, and I don't think she's just buying trinkets and taking her fancy places. She spends time with that girl and she invests in the child and making sure she has play dates. Kenya shows herself to be a very good little mama. Oh, here you go. I'm sorry. Here you go, Daddy. But she has shown herself to be a very, very good mother. Very good mother. You say ain't nobody buying her stuff at the stores. Who shop is selling? Somebody buying it because they still got it. You know, if it wasn't selling now, it wouldn't be on the shelf. Don't y'all make me defend Kenya. Don't do that because I'm not the best person to defend her. I'm just saying. Shannon say that was some young girl stuff they be doing as soon as they meet a dude, they introduce him to the baby. You don't even know that man like that. Right. That's what threw me. Like, what are you doing? I mean, but what she did in her past, I'm not gonna hold that over her because I know some rabbit holes that turned out to be real good mamas. So I don't care nothing about her how hoish she was in the past. Some of my best friends is hoes and they real good mamas. Okay, so I'm not finna do that. Yeah, Mark over there enjoying his life with his other woman. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that, but I did see something wrong with that man. Okay, I ain't like that. But the child is very well behaved. Very well behaved. We ain't seen the child throw no tantrum or nothing. No, because we see them other kids on them shows and they be acting up. That child is a very well behaved child, and Kenya appears, for all intents and purposes, to be a very good mother. No, I'm not coming after her on that one. Sorry, not doing it because I have not seen that lady do anything other than introducing that baby to that man, and she don't know him that good. Now that's the only thing that ever made me side-eye her, and I'm a whole helicopter mom. DM Rock say Kenya was on Instagram Live, said the checks from Bravo is going to be saved for Brooklyn's college fund. I think that's an excellent idea, preparing for the child future and everything. So shout out to her for that. So Sonya calls Kenya to ask her, you know what the girl told her to ask her, can she be the auctioneer? Because the regular one, okay, Jenna, I got you, boo. The regular one had the carnival, so she couldn't come, okay? And so she was like, yeah, I'll do it or whatever like that. Monyetta in the background like nodding and smiling. Yes. First of all, you can't answer for Kenya. Can somebody tell me why Yonyetta keep inserting herself in anybody's conversations who's around her? It's like nobody's ever addressing her. No one ever asked her anything. She's never a part of any scene. Where is Tanya time? Why they had to mess it up with Tanya with that bolo bull crap lying on that woman? Because she left y'all the hell alone after that. And she was like, y'all can eat my dust. I'm not fooling with y'all hoes no more after that. Why they had to do that? Because see, Tanya was like the friend of the show that was a part of it. Hell, Marlo was a friend of the show that was a part of the action. Because I know we all remember that weird argument between between Sheree and Marlo in Africa. That was the weirdest stuff. We didn't know what the hell was going on. It was real funny. It was hilarious. And you know why what is she doing there? The friends of the show supposed to be part of the action. Shamil was a friend of the show. She was part of the action. So, and then we got Yonyetta. All she know how to do is try to insert herself in other people's conversations. She up here nodding and saying yes, like Like the girl was asking her, Young Yetta, ain't nobody asked you nothing. Ain't nobody asked you nothing. You said she trying to make fetch happen. Yeah, but fetch is never happening. DT say I need someone to find a needle and thread and sew Yarn Yetta's lip shut. Sick of her. Lord, you call her Cone Yetta. I'm through. Like she's a pretty girl, but she offers nothing to the show. Kenya Moore hair products available in CVS and said, okay, but are you buying them? Somebody asked who was buying them. I don't know. I know somebody has to be because them people wouldn't still be carrying them. But I'm just saying, you say she working for a plum, not a peach, not a plum, not a piece of bubble gum, nothing for her. So Kenya says she'll do it. And then go, pull her stuff in the confessional. This the second time she asked me to do something without going through my agent. And it's like, girl, if you didn't want to do it, just say you're not gonna do it. Simple as that. But Kenya gotta be Kenya. So you gotta expect a little bit of nasty, with the nice. Kenya can't just be nice. You got to have a little nasty with it. So then we get to this scene. Now let's talk about this scene with Drew, her mom, and her sister, because I found it interesting. I did. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. So look. So look. I'm looking at y'all comments. Lord Ashley says she only like Yon Yetta in the Nickelodeon commercial she did with Neo and the Churn. I didn't even know she did a commercial on Nickelodeon with Neo and the Churn. How you doing commercials with this man? Lord, not the baby daddies. And she don't want nobody to say she Neo baby mama. Girl, that's who you are. Hey, Lita. That's right. Antoinette says she bought some, and Nikki say thank you for buying it. I know that's right. Support a sister. Now support a sister. So let's talk about Drew, her mama, and her sister, because this was something, y'all. This was something. So they were talking about the baby. He got the model student award or whatever. And then we got a little bit of background on Drew's sister. Honey, sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister. Well, sister is talented. Sister is busy. Sister says she don't even take no vacation. She don't rest. I say, sister sound like my kind of girl. Y'all know I don't believe in all that rest foolishness. That's from the devil. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Don't get me. Y'all supposed to rest. Okay, rest. Okay, just don't bother me if I don't. So apparently this lady done been a writer on Amen, on Martin, on Rock. She was working with Wesley Snipes Studios. Like this chick is like she got a real, resume behind her. She's somebody. I didn't know she was 20 years older than Drew. She looked good. You know what I'm saying? Then she let it out the bag and come to find out her mama didn't know, ain't none of them know. Lord, she was over there. The man was beating on her. I felt so bad. I did. So she was in an abusive situation. The man was beating on her. She had done flipped out, ended up to the psych hospital, had a breakdown and all that. And I thought about something, y'all. During that moment, something hit me. And I say, something, what you hit me for? And something say, girl, pay attention. And I say, what? That's why she could peep Ralph bullcrap, because she had already been through it. And you know what else? What's getting me? Allison is Drew's mama, not her sister. No, that's her sister. Drew was, you talking about, she was like a momager because that lady is 20 years older than her. Some women do stretch them children out. A lot of women do that. Wait till them kids grown and go get another baby. It happens, every now and then you can't help yourself. Things just happen. I feel like because she had been through drama, she had been through abuse, she had been through all them things, she saw Ralph crap and she called it out. Now, what bothers me with that, with Drew, you mean to tell me your sister, who's 20 years your senior, so she's truly your senior sister, she ain't your age mate, you're not her equal. She let you know that this Negro is controlling and he manipulative and she telling you what it is, even if you chose to not listen, you mean to tell me you let that piece of trash ban your sister from your house? First of all, my first problem with that, Drew, the fact that he felt like he could and you allowed it, it just proved your sister's point that somebody can point out his mess to you. And I said, like I said before, Drew was probably the one to run back and tell it. Well, she told me you was manipulating me, wanting him to kiss up and make her feel like it wasn't what it was. But even if he was eavesdropping and heard her say it to her sister, the fact that he was bold enough to say, "I'ma ban her from your house," that proved everything the lady said about him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Some of my first cousins are old enough to be my mama, because I'm the baby out of 81 grandchildren. So some of my first cousins could have been my mama. Miss Peaches said, I said Ralph was beating her like the first couple episodes he was in. Yep, I said that too. I don't know if he hit her. I'm not gonna put that on him. I don't believe he hit her. I don't know. He could have. You don't put that past nobody. But I just feel like he has abusive tendencies. I feel like he's a manipulator, a huge liar. I feel like he lies about absolutely everything. But I couldn't hold that against him too much because Drew lied about everything. So I don't know whether she picked it up from him, he picked it up from her, whether they got together because they both had them lying spirits. You know what I'm saying? Because if both of them got lying spirits, maybe that's what attracted them. Nikki say, why don't Ken your friend throw her a divorce party like you did for Phaedra? Well, she got to get divorced first. And frankly, if you ask me, I think she got to get married first. Mm-hmm. Yes, 81. I'm the last out of 81. That's right. Yeah, so I need her to let me know she actually been married and actually get that divorce. I need to see some paperwork because something's funny with that. Something's funny. I just feel like it's more to that story. But what was real sad in that situation with Drew and with Drew's sister, I don't know why I can't remember this girl's name, but I really liked her. But was the fact that her mama didn't know, and her mama was choked up. Her mama was choked up because she was like, I didn't even know that was happening. And the fact that you done healed and you can talk about it and let it out. She said, because if I knew you was going through it, you wouldn't have been going through it. And I don't blame mama. Yeah, I don't believe that either. I don't. All right, y'all. Bianca say hit the like button. If you new, welcome to the porch. Okay, welcome. But please hit that like button. Nacho Twins mama say Drew and them wigs and that makeup. This can't be real. Just saw a pic up after the show. Yes. Talking about that green ideal cards at the casino dress. We all need to see it because she showed us something from a foreign country, but looked like wasn't nothing filed in the U.S. because ain't nobody been able to find it. Antoinette say lots of abused women lie for their abusers. They do. They cover up for them and everything. Mm-hmm. Child, DT is here. DT is here. Bianca Edwards say, poor Drew always look like a fool. Yep. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Speaking on that abuse stuff, listen. Now I know this ain't got nothing to do with RHOA or RBOA, Real Boredom of Atlanta, but there is a show on I think it's a movie on Netflix called Wildflower. Y'all got to watch it. Like trigger warning, it's some stuff that's gonna trigger you, but it's good. It's good. Hey Maybelline. That's right. Tell them, sis. Y'all hit that like button. So the mama didn't know. So then we get to the old chick lunch. Okay, they talking about some OGs. The old chick lunch is what I'm gonna call them. Her name is Allison. Thank you, Jess Jules. Appreciate you, sis. My sis always got my back. That's right. Allison is her name because I want to give her respect. Okay, because this sister is accomplished and she's so low key, so cool. You know what I'm saying? And Drew had said that she had a hard time during the pandemic because she was isolated and everything. And you going through depression and whatnot and being isolated, that can compound your issues. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to be around other people. It keeps you lively. It keeps you going. You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. I thought that was real. You know, that whole scene was something. So to the old chick lunch, you got Sheree Lisa Wu, Clan Kim Zolciak, and the beautiful and ever silent Deshawn Snow. Spoiler alert: Deshawn did the talk. She did talk. She said less than 20 words, I believe, or right at 20. I was trying to count, but she did talk. She did. She did. What you say? Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. You always give good Netflix recommendations. Thank you, sis. I try. Y'all gotta watch Wildflower. Zuby Michael is in it. Oh, what's that dude name? I remember Zuby because he's one of my favorite actors, but he played a part. I ain't really liking this one, but that show, it's a trigger, but the thing is good. Trina say Deshawn lost a lot of weight, but them teeth ain't lose any. But them teeth don't stop her smile from being gorgeous. That's a pretty heifer. You say what you want to say. She might act like she a deaf mute, but she is a pretty deaf mute. She got to be one of the prettiest deaf mutes I ever seen. But listen, so they all sit down, and you know, Sheree got there, Lisa Wu showed up, then Deshawn showed up. Child, I look up and peep Lisa Wu and Deshawn both in the cheetah print. I say, okay, ladies, and Queen of the Jungle. I said, okay. Kim showed up looking like she had on some Fashion Nova. So they all sitting down talking. They talking about, you know, like we covered it in a sneak peek. Because, you know, now they sneak peeking everything. We be done seen half the scene before the show start. You know what I'm saying? Lisa W., what you say, girl? Say Kim looked extra thin, crackish, and Deshawn was not feeling Kim. You could tell Deshawn really wasn't, but you know, Deshawn's such a lady. She's so ladylike about everything. You have to like really catch her eyes with certain stuff. You really do, because she cut her eyes when she called Kenya just a female dog for no reason, because that was a lot. But let me not have a double standard, because I do understand some people ain't gonna never let you go if you done said something messed up about their children. So I get it. Cecilia Norwood say Drew's sister read right through Ralph. That's why Ralph didn't want her at the house. Drew acted like she was scared of Ralph. This is when the drama starts with Drew and Ralph. Nah, Cecilia, girl, you got to see that mid-season trailer. Look like it started because she started kissing on Ty, the one that was going with Mimi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Yeah, and I think it started with the scene in that nasty movie from Candy and Todd, because you know all they can put out is smut apparently, and it was some scene with Drew laying down there with somebody pretending to put their mouth on, and I think it started from there. Cindy said Deshawn is gorgeous and an elegant lady. Very elegant, very graceful, very graceful. She ain't gonna say too much to you, but she gonna look good while she quiet. Kim going for the Skeletor Award. You know she over there stressed out. She's stressed out. Croy got her stressed out. All this happened in one episode. I'm telling you. All this thing went on. So they up there talking about, you know, Sheree told her boobs look like they were smaller. She said it's the outfit. I think she went and got them implants took out or reduced or something. Jenna say, was that a random edit of Sonya describing how somebody was yelling? I don't see her getting hyped with somebody. I don't know. I could see her getting hyped because she was about to get hyped with Drew Lion Tail last season. Yeah, that movie looks deplorable. I haven't seen the movie. Did you see did they actually make the movie Couture Bay? Is it out somewhere? I'm not gonna watch it, but if one of y'all watch it, I would bring you up, let you tell me what happened. Nikki said that scene was so staged for camera. Broke Sheree sitting there all the time waiting on the master say action when they all I don't know. I don't understand. Trina Taylor say, yes, I like Deshawn from season 1. I feel sorry for her because she probably never thought the husband would cheat on her. Just said, yeah, it was. Jenna say, LOL, not smut. Drew looked into it. That's why they think she got a girlfriend. That ain't why they think she got a girlfriend. It's because she been seen out with Ty, and she was seen kissing on Ty. And we know Ty is openly a lesbian woman. So it's going to be kind of hard to explain that away. And we did see Ralph asking her about her kissing on the woman. Okay. So, you know, we don't know. We got to wait. Because, you know, with the editing, they could have done spliced a bunch of stuff together and we might not know what went on We just gotta wait and see. Say she always about to, but don't go nowhere. I don't know. We gotta wait and see, y'all. We just gotta wait and see. Hey, Maestro. So every time Lisa Wu hugged Kim, she hugged her head. If that wig came off, the ratings would have went through the roof. Child, Kim told her, "Don't you know you strong? Don't hug my wig off." She be like, "You got your hand behind me. Don't pull the wig off." Yeah, I always who would dislike Deshaun? Anybody don't like Deshaun Snow? You work for the devil. That lady is too nice and sweet and kind and humble. Like she don't bother nobody. Anybody don't like Deshaun Snow? You got your paycheck is signed by Beelzebub. Okay, I'm just saying. One of your supervisors is one of the princes of hell. If you got a problem with Deshaun Snow, she way too nice. She's way too nice. That's a sweet, sweet, sweet lady. She don't bother nobody. Leave that lady alone, okay? That's why I ain't even mentioning about her troubles and stuff. Because when they said Deshaun and fraud, I said I don't even believe that. Somebody done got Deshaun caught up in some stuff. I don't even believe Deshaun did nothing. I don't believe it at all. But they did the little hate love conversation, Lisa Wu and Kim, and that's when Lisa Wu was hugging her kind of aggressively. So Kim was afraid for her wig, and I don't blame her. She ought to be. They talked about going to Portugal, and production showed when Kenya displayed her ignorance because they invited her to Portugal, and that fool thought it was Spain. And then Kim tried to change the subject because she had a look on her face like when Sheree said, "You don't ever go on the cash trips." And she went talking about, "Oh, who purses did I love that purse?" She did that on purpose. And Lisa Wu talking about Kim focus. She wasn't lacking no focus. She did that on purpose. She changed the subject because she said y'all wasn't going nowhere with her. She not going nowhere with y'all. Kim still mad about them churn when it come to Kenya. That's what it's about. I'm still, I don't know. I told y'all last live, I still do, even though I understand it, I feel some kind of way about her calling her a bitch. I don't know. It didn't feel right to me. Something just ain't right. Yes. That must be why you don't remember her. No drama, but she was glamorous. She was very glamorous. Say her and Yana was a great pair. No. Because Deshaun Snow is likable. Yon Yetta is a lapdog. And Deshaun, while she was very unassuming, very demure, very quiet, she brought in the glam because she was the first person to have a whole glam team in her house, getting her ready, her big fine mansion and stuff. Child, she gave us the glamour. Yes, she did. Just like Sharice, Big Reese over there on Potomac. Big Reese used to bring the glamour over there. She sure did. So see, what said Ty was with a little bit of everybody on Love and Hip Hop. Ralph is gonna rip Drew apart for this. Yeah, but he need to explain why he was at Swinging Richards, why he bothered her. But Ty looked like to me, y'all might have been each other's beards. Let me find out. Were y'all bearding for each other? And now y'all ready to, just I'm coming out. Y'all ready? I'm coming out. That's what y'all finna do. Y'all want the world to know? Y'all about to let it show? Because that's what it's looking like. I'm just saying. I'm not talking about them. This is just what is going on, okay? So they asked Kim about RHOA. She talking about we been together 11 years. We married. We doing great. And I'm like, girl, that did not age well. Y'all done went through a whole divorce. And then now they say they canceling the divorce. They gonna work it out for the children. I feel like RHOA canceling that divorce because he think Kim might get back on that show and he want that money. Okay. Now, they talked about the foreclosure. I ain't losing my house. Why would I let my $1 million mansion go for a couple $100,000? Okay, girl. Lisa Wu says she's still a mortgage broker. Sheree talked about being a grandmama, showing the grandbaby off. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. All right. Auntie Eva says reminiscent of how Kim treated Sweetie, the way she called Kenya out her name. Maybe that's what I was getting. Maybe that's what I was picking up on. Because I'm telling y'all, I ain't like that. That kind of did something to me. Now, my friend on the phone, I did see this. My sis on the phone say, Candy say she declined the OG lunch, but I'm trying to see why why a non-season 1 was invited. Yeah, she ain't season 1. She ain't need to be there. The hell she doing that for? She was never on the screen with all of them ladies at the same time. Never. Never. She didn't need to be there. Cindy Narcisse said Kim and Crook called off the fake divorce according to the blog. Yeah, we know. I feel like they was really getting divorced. I feel like he really don't like her. That's right, Shannon. They want the world to know. But I feel like he called it off because he think Kim finna get back on Bravo and he wants that money. Let us say, oh, y'all all sing it. There's a new me coming out, and I just want to live. My bad. Y'all know that's my song. I love Diana. I love Diana. Jenna said it was a plan they set up all along for mess, or they just toxic and like to fight. I think they toxic and like to fight. Mm-hmm. She wanted to call her the N word. The B word was easier. That might be what it was, Jenna, because something about the way she said that. Now, I understand that woman, came at your children, and I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But it was just, I don't know. And I'll take it. Like if I'm being biased, it's possible. I'm human. Humans are biased. And I maybe my bias is showing because I just didn't like it. I ain't like it at all. Say Ty like to turn the straight women out. Obviously, they ain't straight. Because ain't a straight woman alive finna be laid up, belly rubbing and stuff with another woman. It don't work like that. If you doing that, you was a lesbian. You wasn't never straight. You just was lying. Hey, Debbie Garcia, Deb Time 2 in the chat. Yeah, it's a housewives party, okay? That's right. Miss Nisa say, you right, Jenna. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying that was funny to me. Deshaun, this is when Deshaun talked. This is important because she don't do this often. Deshaun was talking and they interrupted her, and I was irritated because I'm like, when the hell is we gonna hear Deshaun Snow talk again? Because she was talking, they was talking about the divorce because Sheree was like, y'all, you got off the show, got divorced. Lisa Wu, you got off the show, got divorced, and poor little sweet Deshaun, she said that she was blindsided. She never saw it coming. Because dude was kind of corny or whatever. So I could see that she didn't really see it coming. She probably thought, we got us a regular little family. I'm quiet. He corny. We got good children. We got a nice normal life. We good. Child, please. That cornball was out there slinging his cornballs. Blindsided her and everything. And then Lisa Wu say Ed Hartwell filed a divorce on her because he knew she was finna file it, so he filed it first. And then he ended up with her friend Keisha Knight Pulliam, and she had the nerve to be sitting up crying because he cheated on her. Girl, shut the hell up. You went with your friend, girl, man, and married him. Anything happened to you, you deserve. Okay. And then they was talking about Portia's wedding, and child, Clan Kim say she saw Candy at the wedding and she hugged the neck, and Sheree up there trying to be the ray of sunshine, talking about Sheree is not the ray of sunshine because she talking about that's good, y'all can squash y'all beef and everything. And Kim was like, no, I still don't mess with her like that. Just because I spoke to her and hugged her, that don't mean I mess with her. And so they said, what the beef about? She said about a song that I did and it made a little change or whatever. And child production is wearing Candy behind out. They gonna put the clips up there showing that Kim Zolciak won that lawsuit, that suit with Candy. Of course she won because that's when it came out that she did actually pay Candy. I say, Lord, this is a mess. Production has a bullseye on Candy Burris's back. I've said it. I stand by it. I'm not changing it. They have put a bullseye on her back. This is very much orchestrated. This is all put together. This is all planned out. At this point, I'm starting to believe they had dress rehearsals so they could decide how to just go after this girl. Like at this point, I'm not saying she's a victim because she played a part when it was somebody else, but they definitely are after her. They after her. If y'all can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Southern Charm say Deshaun had a sadness about her. I wish her healing. She was sad talking about that, but Deshaun say she dating. And when Kim asked, is it fun out there? She said, it's fun if you make it fun. She's just so wholesome. I like her for that. Y'all listen. I know good and well. Y'all ain't sitting up in here and ain't hit that like button. I know good and well. So y'all want me to leave? Is that what this is? If you feel like leaving, You know you can go, but why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, yeah, they did do it to Nene. I'm gonna just shut up for a minute because apparently y'all don't love me like I love y'all because I'm sitting up here, we kicking it, and we got almost 100 people ain't hit the like button. What that be about? It's feeling like a team's scheme set up by Tajrika, except for the fact that I don't believe Drika would do this to Candy because that's where he get his money. I'm saying it's giving dress rehearsals. Thank you. Everybody who hit that button, thank you. Thank you. Cause I'm like, what did I do that I can't get a like button? What that be about? I ain't good for a thumb. You went to another device. I know that's right. Support your sister. Sheila J, you say I love Sarah Smile. That's the song. What? What? Y'all know I'm old school for real, baby. Nikki Tyler said they saw Nene at the wedding. Why not bring up Nene what she had on? Because that wasn't part of the conversation. They was talking about who was gonna be around, and when they mentioned Candy, Kim Z said I saw her at Portia's wedding and I hugged her neck. Y'all love me, okay? All right. Because I'm like, if it ain't no love, let me know. You hit it, okay? Thank you. If this isn't love, okay, just let me know. Say Bravo sick of paying Candy all that money. They targeting that girl. They targeting her. Lisa W, thank you, boo. That's what I'm talking about. All the pretty girls be showing love. All the pretty girls show love. LOL. This is they say LOL. I always make sure to press the like. Thank you. I'm like, why we getting treated? Why am I being treated like that? Miss Nisa, yeah, you know I keep it old school. That's all I can do. So yeah, so they was talking about that or whatever. And and they was up there singing the Tardy for the Party song. That was a horrible song, actually. Nene made it up. Kim ran the Candy. Candy put the wham bam on it, made it into a little ditty. Kim got paid, Candy got paid, and then Candy lied on that girl, which is unfortunate. So you know they got to put the little boring quick cuts in there. So Candy at this point had already showed us boots. Now she's showing us her schedule. She got through at the concert, and somebody was telling her schedule. Drew was helping the child with homework. Kenya was telling us that the dress had just showed up and it wasn't her size. She said now the hips is becoming a problem area. That's what happened after you pop out them churn. You know, I know my hips did that. My hips went boom, pow, pow after I had them babies. So I understand. Jenna Harris, thank you for the super chat. She said hitting the super sticker, the Cash App work too, y'all. Show some love. I know that's right. Thank you, boo. Yeah, it was a very stupid song, but it got her some money though. She got her some money. I'm just saying, you know, if it get you paid, do your thing. It's a few songs came out. Hell, all that new stuff to me sound dumb. Almost all of it. The little girls that's making music now, some of their music sound like music, but most of these young men now that are making music, it all sounds like hot garbage. Hot, heated garbage, rewarmed garbage. Okay. So then we get to Sonya's event. She back there getting ready. Her sister doing her hair. And she didn't tell her sister what time things were starting. So the sister was mad. And she told her she's disgruntled and unhappy. Sonya apologized. You know what I mean? And she was like, I told y'all this week was gonna be hectic, which I feel like that, of course, that's not an excuse. But I also feel like, you know, your sister is busy and the breadwinner for your entire family. And if you know her week is hectic, wouldn't it stand the reason that she could make a mistake and forget to tell you what time something start? But why was that a reason for you to show up looking like you've been sucking on lemons all day? Her sister is insufferable. And I still want to know why this heifer got a confessional. I'm just tired. Sonya apologized. What else the hell do you want? And then she's sitting there in the confessional talking about it just upset her because she just say, oh, I'm so sorry. Y'all knew I was going to be busy. Hell, you didn't know she was going to be busy. You don't complain about the money she make while you living in her house, you heifer. eating her food, got your children running up and down in there, and that girl don't treat you bad, but she always got a stink attitude with her sister. I'm tired of her. Tired of her. And can I just say, Sonya's little friend there, Maya, Mike, whatever that girl name is, she is so pretty. She's real pretty, and she seems like a real peacemaker. I'm digging it. Hey, chubby girl, cuteness. What happened? Hold on, let me go back to your comment. Yeah, we know that. We know that. But that ain't got nothing to do with Kim Zolciak being Kim Zolciak. Y'all know that's Clan Kim. Y'all still let that girl upset y'all. I ain't gonna lie, she upset me calling Kenya a bitch a little bit. But y'all really be letting that lady get to y'all. Leader say I don't get it and not trying with these new songs. I stick to the old school. Me too. Me too. Delightful by Design say Sonya's assistant quick brother-in-law. Huh? Oh, wait, is she somebody that replaced her brother-in-law? I don't know. Who is she? But she's really pretty. Jenna Harris say her sister is terrible. I am not a fan. I think she manipulated Sonya into asking them to give her a confessional, and she still talk about her dirty and give her the stank eye. Yes, because she is envious of her sister, and it's like she feels like her sister owe her something because she was born with talent and she wasn't. That's just what it's given. Jenna Harris said, I noticed that too. The friend was real cute. Real pretty girl. I say, oh, okay. All right, come through, beauty. Katrina Taylor say those are not hips on Kenya. That's a fixer flat leaking in that collagen. But you know the hip bone, that's them hips are spread when you have them babies. They do that. Nature and you know how God designed us, that don't change because you put water balloons behind you. Your body's still gonna do what women's bodies do when you go have a baby. It's gonna do it. The Lord don't care nothing about them water balloons. He didn't tell you to put them back there. Cecilia says Sonya's sister got a selfish attitude and acts as if she's entitled. The sister looked like she didn't care that Sonya was crying. Right, talking about, oh, I didn't know you was gonna cry. The girl is stressed and doing all this stuff, and I feel like it's a valiant. She made a valiant effort for a worthy cause. I'm here for it. Kim needs a new song. Tired of paying them bills. I mean, do we really want to hear her sing something else? Because I don't. Her assistant would have told her, but he quit. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's the point you was making, and that is an excellent point. She the one made her husband quit working as an assistant, and you know your sister need one, and you know she can't bring you in as no assistant with your little stank attitude, so you can follow her around to all her appointments, mean mugging people and looking like you smelling something. Yeah, her mama pretty, but I don't like her mama either. And again, say, is it true that Sonya pregnant? We saw that on the mid-season trailer. We're gonna talk about it. Shannon say, so the sister gets a confessional. Maybe that is Sonya way of trying to get the sister on the show as a friend or next year or something. Maybe that'll be enough. I feel like Sonya just trying to placate that cow so she'll quit being so nasty, and it ain't gonna work. Nikki say, chubby girl, who begging to come back? Everyone always counting Candy money. Actually, she broke. That's why Candy taking them change jobs. Who got money don't work all the time. Yeah, they do. They do. Look at Benassi. That heifer work like she about to die. And she got millions. She got her and between her and her husband, they got billions of dollars. Them people still work. They don't stop working because they got money. Candy ain't broke. Candy, you know, cheap, but she ain't broke. You know, cheap when it comes to her businesses. You know, she does right as a mama spending, but when it comes to her businesses, she cut a few corners. But the heifer ain't broke now. We ain't gonna go there. Jenna Harris says some women have it lucky. Sonya and Snap, like I guess Sonya and Snap back. Not everyone is like that. Ken got a dress for the body she got now, not that Barbie she was in beauty competition. She still got plenty to work with. Yeah, she do. She looked nice. That dress was just, the dress was just a bad move. The dress was a bad move. Trina Taylor say, child, Kim and Sheree sitting in that car listening to that music. Yes, Sheree was full of crap telling her, I didn't know you had all this talent. And this heifer sitting up here drinking wine, smoking a cigarette, and caterwauling like two cats in a burlap sack tossed in a river. And Sheree talking about, I ain't know she had all this talent. I knew then Sheree was full of crap. Sit up there and gas that girl head up like that. But anyway, then when it was party time, I thought this was a neat, cute event. There was no drama and nastiness. I enjoyed it. Let's talk about these clothing. Okay, BJ Dez just slid up and through here. All right, all right. Janice, tell them y'all hit the like button. All right, all right. Say Dancing with the Stars got her body right. Probably did. You know, once you get all that, but the weight go up and down. It's just part of being a woman. Like we're not made out of plastic, so your weight is gonna fluctuate. Okay. Some women are fortunate and they got the skinny gene, and no matter what they do, they're good. But most women who don't have the skinny gene, your weight is gonna fluctuate. Like, welcome to womanhood. You will live. Sonya had on, I guess apparently the look for the day must have been like, you know, kind of sophisticated business chic or whatever, because I saw lots of suits, pantsuits, lots of blazers, but the ladies was cute. Sonya did the black and white pantsuit, real matchy, just like Marlo said. She looked like she walked right in there in the designer store and say, just give me the one off the mannequin. She's not a separates girl, but she was still cute. I would have put her in something different because she does have a long waist, but it was cute. Speaking of black and white, I feel like Candy looked nice and her hair was put together. Okay, she didn't try to do the afro puff and she didn't try to slick it so bad that you couldn't see her texture. You could still see her coils in her coif, and it was cute. It was neat. Her outfit, the color blocking of the black and white instead of using a print. I like the fabric. I said, okay, Candy, all right. Now you starting to look like what you're supposed to look like. Okay. All right. You know, Marlo came in there real smooth, real slick. I seen her, you know, she downplayed it, very understated, but them boots was absolute murder. She needed yellow tape around them boots because she killed everybody with them boots. I was in love. Yon Yetta looked like she was wearing oatmeal. I was not enthused. Sheree wore her teal with the black blouse or the black cami underneath. It was cute. All right. Courtney was very chic. That's why I said y'all better watch that little heifer. Cause she downplay it, but when I say it's slick, it be real slick. I want to say that was like a camel hair color. I mean, the cut was nice. I don't know who made it. I couldn't tag her, I couldn't peep her labels, but I was like, wait, who am I seeing? But it you could tell it was designer. She looked good in it. You gotta watch her. I feel like she coming for Marlo Crown with the fashions. Like, Marlo better watch this heifer. Yon Yetta walked in with the Pepto Pink. No, not Yon Yetta. Yon Yetta had on the oatmeal. Drew Sidora came in with Pepto Pink and some janky finger waves that looked like she did them in the bathroom. I don't know why she did that, but you know, whatever. Sonya had to call Kenya to find out what the hell going on. And again, thank you so much for the cash app. Oh my God, my sisters be looking out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me send my heart back. Let me send my heart back. Ow. I love my sisters. So what? Thank you, Annie. Thank you. So, you know, they was cute. She called to check on Kenya because Kenya wasn't there. Kenya worried about her plus one being at a different table than her. And she say better late than ugly. I concur, actually. It's better not to be late because you know Kenya don't want nobody late to her stuff, but she show up late. Okay. Remember, she had a whole problem with them being late to that bar with no seats. But she showed up late to this. She showed up late last year in Jamaica for Sonya. Like, she always late. So, you know, whatever. But I do like the little saying better late than ugly because that's true. That's true. Don't be on time and scam folks. Okay. Sheree asked Marlo about the date. Marlo started giving details, say the reflux ain't act up. Sheree and Sonya was in the confessionals low-key saying like this man might not have enough money. And I feel the exact same way. Okay. Janice said, Shanisha, what bills is her sister paying around there? Nothing. The nothing bill. She paying the nothing bill. I couldn't tell. I think it was that tall guy. I don't know whether he's somebody that worked with her, a friend or whatever. I don't know. But that's the only person I saw come in the door with her. Okay. Wait. Shannon said, you mean the bar they got kicked out of? Yep, that's the one. That would be the one. Yes, that is the one. Jenna say Ken is only reciprocal when it comes to charity and giving money. She don't respect people, time, events, or relationships. Really, she don't respect none. She's a real disrespectful little heifer. But she was right about that. Don't show up ugly. I just don't know why you couldn't start ahead of time. Why did you wait till the last minute? But please always be cute. It was some tall man walked in the door with her, y'all. I don't know the man. She didn't say who he was. She didn't say. And then Yetta over there trying to insert herself in that conversation. Like, girl, nobody ain't called your name all day. Ain't nobody called your name all day. All day long. Ain't nobody called you. And then she in a confession talking about the man be with Marla gonna have to be real patient. Girl, bye. Bye. Any man that mess with you better not have narcolepsy because you're going to send him to sleep. Any man mess with you better read the Surgeon General's warning, okay? Because you need to come with a warning label. Any man get with you better not drive with you in the car. He going to fall asleep behind the wheel, take all y'all straight up the King's Highway. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm sick of Yetta, okay? So Sonya up there talking about she thinks she Candace's favorite because she ain't been to them other people events this season, but she came to hers. And I'm like, girl, that did not age well. You clearly not one of her favorites. She don't even like you. She just wants you to kiss her tail. And now she mad at you because you don't want to do it. See, that's what let me know Sonya really be reading people wrong. Shannon say maybe the producers told Yon, listen, girl, you gonna have to pick it up or something because you're not securing your spot for next year. If this is what she called picking it up, tell her to put it back down. SFF say Candy make sure she ain't broke. She's scared of being broke. If she ever become broke, she'll be devastated. And I would be devastated for her. That girl done made too much money to turn around and end up broke. That's why I don't like Todd, because I feel like Todd gonna put her in a bad position. I don't think that he gonna land her broke, but I feel like he gonna take so much of her money from her that it's gonna hurt her. That's why I don't like him. That's why I don't like him. Delightful say Yetta is always negative. She need to go far away. Yes, she does. Dig a hole and jump in it. Drag the dirt in behind you. Sick of her. So anyway, Sonya went to thinking she was going to have to be the auctioneer because at that point, Kenya was over an hour late. They talked a little bit about the Ansley School. Again, I still think that's cool. Sonya was presenting and, kind of like, just talking to the audience, and Kenya walked in like it was awkward. Like it didn't look nice that you coming in while everybody's attention is up front. It was a nice vibe and you just come busting in. I would have been so careful about that. La Chanel, thank you so much for the Cash App. Y'all sending me so much love. Like I feel loved right now. I feel loved. I do. Thank you so much, because I was starting to wonder, baby, the likes wasn't adding up, wasn't nothing happening. Man, look, I appreciate y'all for supporting the stream. Okay? Because that's, that's everything. That's everything. That's why we do what we do. We show y'all love, and we be happy when y'all show love back. Okay? Jenna say, I think they make themselves work harder than they need to. Candy got too many people on payroll. Yeah, maybe. Lord, Nacho Twins mama say she over there hollering. Deborah say Kenya had a conniption when Marlo was late at that event Mark held a few years ago. Yes, she did. She threw a fit for no reason, only for that man to humiliate her. Now, I didn't like Mark doing that. And again, say Todd want to open another restaurant. Yeah, that's always what he want to do. Always what he want to do. Oh, Lord. Chubby girl cuteness done figured out Candy's next scheme right there. She say Candy finna start selling them paddles with the 69 on them. She ain't finna miss the bag. She ain't. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't start selling t-shirts, paddles, caps, and all that say 69. I can see it coming. Chubby girl cuteness, girl. I think you done peeped the whole card. It's finna go down. So anyway, she came in, interrupted everybody, but it was awkward, but people got right back to it. And anyway, they was presenting the awards. They brought in Sheree's son with his rank of clothes to give his mama the award. Sheree was finna cry. I thought that was cute. Kenya went up to do her thing, and she's always real good, with stuff like that. And she did really well, engaging the people, getting everybody into it. She upped the ante from 50,000 to 100K. Says say it's 50,000 at that table there. Now this is where Kenya played herself though. Talking about Marlo, talking about she gonna have to get some more eBay. That ain't no eBay. That stuff that girl own. Stop playing, cause girl, your labels, your fashion. You can't come nowhere near Marlo. When it comes to fashion, you and that girl don't even live on the same street. Kenya, don't play yourself. And then talking about stuff, she gonna have to sell some stuff. She'll come up with 5,000. Girl, quit playing. Marlo got her bread flowing. That girl got her bread flowing, and that's why you mad. That's why you mad. Why you talking about who got to come up with it, ma'am? You still ain't fixed your driveway. Now, Kenya, I don't want to drag you, but don't play yourself either. You got a raggedy driveway at your fixer-upper house, and you trying to talk about somebody that outdress you every day of the week. If they strip Marlo naked, she's still gonna be dressed better than you, Kenya. Let us not forget that while you talking that talk, you was standing up there looking like the Grinch who stole Christmas. You look like you stole everybody wrapping papers in Whoville and wrapped them around your tail. Okay, now I'm trying to give you a little bit of grace, but you keep on playing yourself. Stop that. You at a charity event, everybody cool. Marlo ain't said nothing to you, not Candy, the whole goddamn night. Now, why you got that girl name in your mouth? She put her paddle up, everybody, put their money in. What's your problem? What the problem be? Stop that. Stop that. Okay? Somebody need to just walk up and just tell her, stop that. Just stop it. That's what Mark was good for. He would do it. So she bid first. Candy matched it. Monietta followed. Then Kenya called out Sheree talking about selling all them joggers, honey. Sheree put her paddle up. Here come Marlo. Courtney jumped on in later and got hers on. I think Drew did, and then Courtney. You know what I'm saying? So everybody putting their money in. That's what's up. Sonya gave Kenya her props, and that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Even if a person ain't your favorite person or they don't always act right or whatever, give people their props. Sonya did some real stuff there because she was like, man, Kenya worth all the trouble. Because they sat up there posting when raising 50,000. Kenya decided, to up it. They hit 7-8 racks. So I feel like absolutely worth the trouble. And I got another look at Marlo's boots, and I said, have mercy, dear Lord. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this StreamYard link in the chat because we got to talk about this mid-season trailer, and I'm not finna stay long because y'all heard my conversation earlier. I have to feed that man. Okay, so y'all know I can't stay too long. But let's talk about this mid-season trailer real quick. If y'all see the StreamYard link, if you wanted to get down on it, please come on and tell me what you got to say about it. Okay, straight up. You say all Mark got to do is call Ken and she act right. As you know, says that because that dress was a paper mache nightmare. Yeah, Ken was dressed like somebody 5th grade science project. I'm through with you. Not the paper mache volcano vibes. Did it blow up? Did it erupt already? Y'all is something else. You say Ken in Mark voice. Yep. If he called Ken right now, it's going down. Yeah, cute event, cute moment. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. I liked it. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about this mid-season trailer. I'm gonna tell y'all what I saw. And I was trying to catch it as it was going. I did see it on social media. The trailer was dry as the Sahara. It was kind of dry, but it was some stuff that I got questions about. Okay, you got to get on this. You got to put your bosoms over the burner too. I understand. I do. Okay, now let's see. Jenna is here. Okay, so let me say what I saw. Hey, boo.
How you doing, dear?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good.
Okay, so let me tell you what I saw. Let me tell y'all what I saw in this mid-season trailer real quick, and we're gonna see what my niece here got to say. So I saw Drew with the nasty sex scene with the woman, and they talking about, oh, she acting real good, like she playing the part. Kenya was talking about them eggs again, and I'm still trying to figure out where the eggs came from. Did you go shopping and buy eggs? Like, who gave you eggs, ma'am? Because you claimed you had one egg, now you got a bunch of them. So who eggs is these? Okay. So and then Shamil was there and saying, it'll be a trip. You go get the baby, and then you and Mark get back together. Okay, now they showed her saying she wouldn't be mad at that, but we don't know if that was in context to that, because y'all know production be chopping and screwing. Okay, they be chopped and screwed. Um, Sonya's pregnant, so congratulations to her. Bob showed up to some event. I don't know what event that was. Maybe Kyra gonna go ahead and marry that girl where she can quit being a baby mammy. I don't know what it was, but he showed up with a young girl. They don't know whether that's his child or a date or whatever. We'll have to find out. It'll be messed up if Bob had a whole baby out there about the same age as his other children and Sheree didn't know. Now, if he just dating a young girl, that's his business. And that's her business if she bold enough to be out there with a cyclops. I mean, I wouldn't, because he looked angry and he looked like he can hurt you. Okay. Now, Marlo was talking about Scotty, and they showed some scene where he was being sexually suggestive while they were stretching or dancing. I don't know. And she talking about he need to go to church because he be partying, and she don't want her husband doing X, Y, and Z. And like, Marlo, you not fooling nobody. You don't like this man. I don't believe you, sis. You need more people. And then Drew kissed Ty. And then when production asked about it, the helper had the nerve to say she don't know what she can say. What you mean you don't know what you can say? How do you not know what you can say? Because I know what you can say, either yes, I did, or no, I didn't. And I would like to know what the hell Marlo done videotaped. Okay, I have all these questions. Hopefully, will be answered rather during the second part of this extra dry season. Because I do have questions. Jenna, what you got, Bookie?
I'm sorry. I had to come off the mute because I was fast forwarding it through to watch the trailer while you were describing it. I had no mute in the background while you were narrating it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I so you want to just talk about the trailer? I
No,
was
I'm gonna show
actually
everything. What you got for all this, miss?
okay.
What?
So
Because
this
I
is
know
what I
you
want.
was wanting to say something earlier.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to go back to. Like, I'm not trying to say that Kenya is a bad mother, because be it for me to say, like, anybody's really a bad mama unless you really know all the ins and the outs, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on with trying to raise these children.
Or if
But
or
like,
if we or if we see evidence of it. That
right,
girl that
that's what
looked
I
like
mean.
Stewie
Yeah,
Griffin, they
she's
got them churn with blue face, that's a bad mama. You up here
right,
drunk, shaking your big head around while your churn dirty and hungry with holes in the house. That's a bad mama.
right, right. So
I
like
don't even need
Brooklyn,
three guesses. I know you's a
hmm,
bad mama.
yeah, so Brooklyn was very well taken care of. Her and Kenya seem to love each other very much. Kenya seems to adore that little girl just as much as that little girl adores her mama. I feel like she probably has like a very good temperament, like that child, because like some children are just naturally well behaved too, and so that has as much to do sometimes with the child's temperament also. But I always remember, and I make it very clear that I'm not really a big fan of Kenya's, because I feel like she has that mean girl spirit in her that
I
I
don't
really
like
do
it
not
either.
like. Yeah, she
Mhm.
really has that mean girl spirit, and sometimes for some women, unfortunately, that will extend into their children. Now, so far, she seems to be great, but I'm also a big fan of calling a thing, and I've worked in social services over the years, and I've seen some women that will turn on their daughters and then act like they're in competition with their children, which is very weird. And I've seen where that could pop up for Kenya. I hope it never does. But I always
Yeah,
remember in a really old
I've seen
episode.
women do
Hmm.
that too because I'm old, but
Yes.
I don't see no signs of that on that lady.
Well, see, I
She
don't.
spends a lot of time with that child,
Hmm.
and she seems to do very well with that girl.
I
So
don't see
I'm
signs
not
of it
gonna come up
now.
with
Yeah.
no hypotheticals of some crazy narrative that we ain't never seen no evidence of. We've
It's
seen
not
no evidence
hypothetical.
of anything like that.
It's not hypothetical, and I'm gonna tell you where I remember it from. Now, this is the past. People change, or people like act different once they're actually in the situation. That's all fine. But I always remember in that episode when Kenya went to that. She was a fertility doctor with her aunt, And then she was like, "Oh, I don't want no girls coming around here." Mm-mm. She was like, "I only want a boy child." And I was like, I thought that was a very weird thing to say. And some
No,
people
it's
act
not.
like that though before they become children.
But
You don't
there's
think that's
nothing
weird?
wrong with that. Like people have a right to have a preference of what they want.
No, but she said it how she said it as if like that was like the mean girl spirit in her, like as if she couldn't be like
No.
a girl to a mother. That's just what I think. My opinion. Other people's
But that's
opinion
what
could
I'm
be
saying. We
different.
ain't seen no evidence of this lady having nothing mean toward this child. That's all hypothetical. This lady has not done anything to this child in
That's
our
not what
presence.
I'm saying. I'm not saying now. No, don't mistake me. I'm not saying now that I'm
And
saying
her
that.
having a preference of children before she had them don't mean anything either. I didn't want nothing but a house full of gals.
I didn't think it was a
I like
preference.
girls so I like girls so much that all my pets are girls.
Mm-hmm. And it just worked out for you that way that you ended up having girl children.
And
It
but
could have
no,
gone.
it didn't because I no, but no,
No, go
because I
ahead.
have
Go
a
ahead.
son.
Hmm.
I have a son too.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
And that did not make me a bad mama to my son.
I
It's
didn't
just
say
you
it
have
was.
preferences, and it's like before you become a mother, you have all these set ideas of what you think would be perfect and wonderful, and that's what you want. That don't mean you're gonna be a bad mama to the other sex of children if you get them. Like that's a reach. Like
Yeah,
that's normal.
I'm not saying
And
that
not
that would
only
happen.
that,
Go ahead.
anything that she did before she became a mother does not apply. Because a lot of women and a whole lot of men in this chat, I'm sure, can tell you the truth of who they were before and after they became a mother. It's a whole lot of us, including me, that them children saved our lives. Because we were
And I,
some terrible
mhm,
people until
and I
we became
understand that.
somebody's mama.
I
And
absolutely
from what
understand
I
that.
can
And just as much as that's true for you and other women,
But what
that's
I'm
not true
saying
for
is
all
we
women.
ain't seen no evidence of that lady do nothing out the way with this child. So as far as we have seen, this lady has shown us that she's a good mother. We have
And
not seen
actually,
her do anything, any evidence of her not being a good mother. Not one
and
bit.
And really quick though, because I never said again, I never said she was a bad mother, but I have seen something that relates to what she said before about not wanting a female child after Brooklyn was born. Because there was one time where she was sitting down with Mark, and she basically tried to put herself in front of the little girl as if like so. It was just like she has said weird things since that child was born. But I think now that she's
All
gotten
she
away.
did was ask him,
Mhm,
was you like you love her more than me? And I didn't
mhm.
take that serious because we all know they ain't in no real relationship. The girl did that for the camera. Y'all be
And I
reaching. I
and I
don't
still
like the
no,
heifer, but
I
that's
just
a
still think it
reach.
was a weird thing to say. I still think it was a weird
It
thing to
was
say.
I
And
didn't.
and and the
That
only
was
other
just
thing that
it
I'll
was
say
more
about that
bad.
too
It was
is that's
actually more
hmm
it was just bad acting by Kenya because Kenya be
hmm
acting and she's a bad actress. She's terrible. That's why she
yeah.
never made it in Hollywood.
And
That
I
her and
think
that man ain't in no relationship. She was
mhm,
putting on for the camera.
I still think that like I'm not saying it's specific to her situation, but I'm saying that there and I'm not wishing that on anybody either. But some people do change in different stages of their development with children. Like so some people are better with children when they're
Yeah, but we
younger.
was talking
Some
about her, and you put in the chat buying toys and taking them fancy places don't make them a good mama. And what I responded to was I did not base my statement of her being a good mother on where she takes her or what she buys her. It's
hmm
just experience and watching her with their child. Because I've been a
hmm
mother for longer than I care to be honest about.
right. But I also didn't call her like
Well over 30 years. I'm a
I
whole
also
veteran.
didn't say that
And
anything
from
that
what
she
I'm
did any
seeing, just from
hmm
experience and what I'm seeing, that's what I based it on. So I was responding to your response to what I said. I called her
hmm
a good mother, and you said that buying toys and taking her fancy places don't make her a good mother. And I'm letting you know I didn't base it on that. I based it on how I see her interact with that child.
and I'm basing it on how I've not only how I've seen her interact with that child, but also the things that I've heard her say. Because like people were said in the chat, and like you were saying, being a mother does change a lot of people, but sometimes being a mother does not change people. And so I'm
Yeah,
not saying
but
like
we ain't
so
seen no evidence of that with her. So what is we talking about? We ain't seen
I'm
her do
talking
nothing.
okay. I'm talking about how things can be in general for things. So I'm talking specifically.
Oh, you
I
mean
also
other
said,
people, not her.
yeah,
Because we ain't seen her do nothing.
I also said she's been great. I like seeing them together. I like their scenes
Mm-hmm.
together. I was smiling at them when they were dancing together in the little major outfits. It was very cute. But I like, always just like to be clear that like just because, one like we're saying we're watching a show, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. It all seems
Yeah,
great.
but
But
what
like
we
so
do
I'm
know
saying it
is
all seems great.
what we do know is what we see. And even in
Mhm.
social media, that lady spends a whole lot of time with her children, which is something we don't see Candy do. So we
Mhm.
can't like there. I'm honestly, I'm not even gonna do no gymnastics to try to find some kind of way where she could possibly not be a good mother because that's all she's shown us. She has not shown us anything different. So I'm gonna respect her for that. I don't like that heifer.
Mhm.
I can't have Stunner, but I'm
Mhm.
not gonna take that from her because everything she has shown the public in her
Mhm.
behavior toward that child, the time she spends with the child, and the
Mhm.
care she takes with that child shows that she is indeed a very good mother.
Yeah, and
Whether
I
I
think
like
I
her or
but
not,
I mhm.
she's
Yeah,
shown
and I
that.
think the
But
same.
she's
I
not
think the
shown
same
us
of
not she's not shown us not one jot or tittle that she's a bad mother. She hasn't. The only thing she's done that made me raise my eyebrow was the fact that this man that she don't know from Adam's house cat that she claimed that's done been up in her cat already done met this child. That bothered me.
mhm. And that just like and so, that bothered me too. And similarly, that makes me give her like that makes like I wouldn't even call it a strike against her. I would just say that that's something questionable that I would not have done, but I'm also not her, so I wouldn't have had that man around my baby. But also, I was saying in the chat that like I don't think that that's an actual relationship. So I essentially think these are one
I
of the
don't
men that
think
she
so
probably
either.
paid to come around. So like so in
But
that sense,
still,
it's
that
basically
man
like
shouldn't have been. I don't know.
but then in that
I
case,
don't
it's
like it.
basically like she had a coworker around her baby. So it's like
Hey,
he
Noble
she probably
Genius.
don't even know that Brooklyn probably don't even know that man at all, but met him one time when he came to pick up his check
I would
or
feel
whatever.
better.
So
I would I would feel better thinking that, but I'm not sure. And because
hmm
I'm not sure, it made me raise my eyebrow. Now I would love to find out that this is just for play. I would love that
hmm
actually, because that I'm a mom and I've raised
right.
girls and a boy, and
Well
that
then
made me real uncomfortable. I'm like, why has this man been around this child?
Similarly to me, there have been things that have made me raise my eyebrow about things that she said, whether it was acting or not. And also, like that personally bothered me. I know somebody said something in the chat about bringing somebody around like these adult trips, and I'm not sure if that was somebody referring to Brooklyn, but I knowing that like how some of these ladies act, even like with some of the stuff where how like Marlo will do something things, I wouldn't have necessarily had Brooklyn around them on those trips. So
She
not
didn't
necessarily
have him.
say
She
no,
didn't
but
have
that's not what I'm
Marlo
saying. No,
around.
no, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying she shouldn't have brought her on the trip. I understand she wanted to be with her baby. I like to have my baby around me at all times too. And I actually have at least somewhat of a village. I don't really have somebody that I would leave my baby with for days in a row. But like, so I understand that. But I feel like you have to have it set up a little better so that she's around, not around the adults as much while they're working slash
When
filming.
was she around adults? Because we ain't seen her.
So when they were in that last scene where Marlo was kicking on the door and stuff like that, if you know
That
the
girl
people
wasn't
around
in that
you,
room. Did you
if
hear that girl? Because I didn't. Kenya sat up there and told a whole lie about the baby was screaming and hollering. We ain't heard Pim. That baby was not
mhm,
in that room. Kenya was in that
she
room
was
by
still
herself or laid up with a man.
she
So
was still in
when
that
was the
house where there
girl
was an
around?
exotic dancer and there was a grown up party going downstairs. Even if she didn't know that there was exotic dancer going to be there, you know you're there for what was it, Cynthia's bachelorette party or something like that.
Whatever it was,
But
the baby, but the
I
baby was
find some
not
of that
around the
questionable.
adults.
I just find
The
that
baby wasn't
I
around
still
the
find it
adults.
questionable. There are actually
Hey, oh
rules
my
to parties
days.
like that. There are actually rules to parties like that. Like if you're having like one of those like a pure romance party or a bedroom candy party or something like that, where you're not even supposed to have minors in the house when that stuff is going
Okay,
on.
but that
So that's
wasn't
just
pure
some like other
romance or
people.
bedroom candy. The baby ain't never been around the adults. She did
It
not
was
pull a
a they
blue
were
face.
downstairs in lingerie dancing
She did
around the
not pull
drugs.
a blue face and Stewie. Somebody
I don't
was
know who
with
that
the
is.
child.
I don't
What
know who that is.
we drugged them on we drugged them on the last live. They had their baby with strippers. The stripper bent her butt over in the baby face and looked back at her. Like none of that went on.
Yeah,
None
I
of
just
that.
think different people have different tolerance for things. So there's some things that I give the side eye, but just like some people don't think Candy spends enough time with her children, I think she's just a working mom who, it doesn't mean like she's not completely present though. So I feel like some people act
I
like
mean,
she's
she
less
around.
present than she is.
We know the child know her, but we also know that we know what we saw. We saw her child calling her crying, saying, "I want you to
Mhm.
help me with my homework." While
But do
she
y'all
telling
think
her
Todd
about
is home?
it, to
Do
do
y'all
it.
think Todd is home and more around than Candy? Because ain't nobody saying that about him.
I don't care nothing about Todd.
But what I'm saying is they have two parents. So like I'm just bringing up
It
the
don't matter.
duality of like how people will talk about
No,
the
that
mom
don't
versus how
matter.
people will
You're a
talk about the
mother.
dad.
You're a mother. Ain't nobody ever gonna
Mm,
talk about the daddy because you're a mother.
okay.
You're a mother. Your child looking for you. Her little boy didn't call crying where my daddy at. That little boy called and said he wanted his mama.
Oh my God,
Because
y'all.
it's a whole different energy from a daddy to a mama.
I get it, but people tell me in the
And when
chat,
children want
Kenya
their
doesn't have a
mothers,
support.
when
Somebody
children
said in the
want their
chat.
mothers, children
Hmm.
want their mothers. And
Hmm.
Candy is not there. And it's not just my opinion. Her own child had that opinion. That's why Riley told her they didn't need no more children because you
Hmm.
ain't around for the ones you got.
Okay. That's fine. I'm off of
And
that, but
as we
I
all
think it's
know,
very interesting.
Joyce had to raise Riley. So
Hmm.
no, Candy, if you want, if we're gonna start talking about the mamas and who's slacking and lacking, Candy Birds come on down.
I personally wouldn't call like
Can
Candy
come on
lacking
down.
either. I wouldn't
Slacking
call her
and
lacking
lacking.
either. But I think it's interesting that somebody in the chat always
That's the
wants to
case of
say,
spend. That's the case of spending money don't make you a good mama. Now I can't stand skin your pores riding or walking, but she ain't showed me bad mama. Candy Burris darn sure done showed me absentee mama. She can write the check, but that heifer don't be on point like she's supposed to. Now let's tell the truth and shame the devil. She don't. Your own churn is telling you. Your own churn is telling you. And then that little midget Mac all on the internet trying to low-key take shots about you not being a mama so that way he can turn around and take your money. Because I still believe that's what he planned on doing to her. I don't like him worse than I don't like her. Because he's sure plotting up on her cash, and he was sure playing on the fact that she ain't never around when he was on the internet talking about he tired of being daddy daycare. So it's
I
not just my opinion. It's not just my opinion that she ain't putting in her time as a mama. Apparently, her own children and her man got the same opinion about her not putting in the time. And they live with her. I don't. I just got
I
eyes.
I disagree with not necessarily what you're saying, Sinitra, but I disagree with what people are saying in the chat that we're the only one. Candy's the only one that you could say she was a questionable mother. I just don't agree that she was questionable. I just don't think that
Very.
maybe she doesn't spend like the same level of time. But if you look at a lot of celebrities who travel a lot for work and do things like that,
I
a
don't
lot of the
care who
people who
else
don't,
do it. And every
but
one of
you
them,
didn't
I'm
even
gonna
let
have
me
the same
finish.
opinion of them. If you're not doing it, you're not doing it. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not. You're not. You're
I'm not
just
saying, I'm saying
not.
celebrity because Candy is a celebrity, but I mean like in terms of anybody who like works a high volume of hours and things like that
Yeah,
and has
yeah.
and has time that takes them out of the home. I'm
I
not, so
mean,
I'm just like, you
it
know.
sounds good, but it
Hmm.
don't change the facts. Because the truth of the matter is, as all of Candy Burris' fans love to do, screaming about her money as though they have counted it, like Scrooge McDuck.
Hmm.
Everybody knows that she could easily spend more time with her children. She is nowhere near going broke. She would be just fine. Spend some more
Well,
time with your children
that's the thing I said in the chat.
because they are literally crying for you.
But that's the thing I
Now
said in the
that
chat
right
because
there,
about, but dig
if
this,
that don't raise your eyebrow, then you might have Bell's palsy.
no,
Because
but dig this, Auntie.
that baby called and cried for his mama.
But dig this. I see my baby every day. We live in the same house. I don't travel that much for work. And when I do
Yeah, but
travel,
you not
she
her.
comes with me.
And
No,
you
no,
know
no, no.
good
But listen to what I'm
well
saying though.
you not away from your children like that heifer is away from them children.
But that's what I'm
Now
saying. You
that's
didn't
what
let
I'm
me
talking about. See, this
Sinitra, you
is
not
what
let me
hold
finish.
on.
But
This
it's
what I be
not.
trying to point out. Hold on. This what I be trying to point out to y'all Candy fans. Y'all be so skewed in the way you see stuff. You can't see all her bull crap, but you trying to reach and do mental gymnastics, gonna twist yourself up like a pretzel, trying to find a way where Kenya's a bad mama when she ain't showed us nothing. And Candy sitting over here with a neon flashing sign, an inflatable gorilla, and somebody twirling the sign, pointing and saying neglectful mother. Y'all be bugging me out. Y'all don't see nothing this cow is doing.
Okay. I
But
hopefully
Kenya,
specifically it's not to
y'all
me.
bending, y'all on a twister mat, right hand blue, left leg yellow, trying to find a way where Kenya's a bad mama just because we don't like her.
Okay. Again, I
I
never
give you
called her
that.
a bad
I don't like
mama.
her. She
I'm
ain't likable, but we got to tell the truth on people. That girl ain't showed us nothing now. If she shows
so
something, I'm gonna be the first one to say it because I don't like her. I never have, and I never hid it. But
okay.
the truth is the truth all day, and it don't matter who tell it. The girl ain't showed us she was no bad mama. Period. She ain't. She ain't. By the time we start reaching and doing, come on,
Hmm.
come on.
So again, just to
Your
say,
eye, but your eyebrow done caught Bell's palsy when it comes to the fact that that Candace children is telling her, Candace's husband is telling her, millions of viewers is watching, and we all see her, but your eye done got the droopsies when it come time to raise the eyebrow behind that mess. A whole crying baby. We ain't seen none of that. Y'all be
So
tripping.
so what I was gonna say before is that my baby has called on the phone crying, and when
I
it's for
believe so.
me, and I'm home more than anything. I actually work from
Right.
home.
So this don't apply to
So
you. We talking about Candace trifling tale. We not talking about you. We talking about Candy and the mess she got going on. Your kid crying one time, I want my mama, just because the baby love his mama, is different than that in conjunction with your children telling you, in conjunction with everybody watching, in conjunction with your husband telling you.
okay,
See the
that's
difference?
all. No, I see that.
You don't have all that in conjunction with. She got
No,
all that in conjunction with that. That's what I'm talking about. And right, Notorious Tashby, Kenya's definitely a better mama than Candy. All got darn day.
I don't
She
think she
spent
is.
time with her children.
I think they're both good mothers, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
Candy's. I
now Kenya's a good mother. Are you
I
sure?
never said. How many times did I say on this call? I never said she was a bad mother, and I said it in the chat too.
I'm messing with
I
you.
never said she was a bad mother.
You know I'm messing with you.
I didn't know. I was like, oh, I don't want nobody to misunderstand me because I'm not like, even though, like I
Girl,
said,
don't nobody
I don't like
misunderstand
her.
you.
I don't like most of the people on this show, but like,
Girl, you sound like me.
I like talking about them, but like, because I know being a mother is hard, but there's like all these type of like questions. There's always going to be
But
things that
being
you
a
would do
mama ain't hard
differently.
when you ain't there. You ain't there. How the hell is being a mama hard? You got to show up for it to be hard first. Show up.
But
Clock
how is
in.
not okay?
You
All
got
right.
to clock in. You got to clock in. You got
I
to be
just
there.
think
You can't. Somebody who don't show up for the job can't tell me it's a hard job. How would you know? You ain't been there.
I
Not
think
you, but her.
I think
She got to
everybody's
show up.
parenting journey is different.
The journey that actually drive you to the job, not the journey that drive you away from the job. Because mind you, Riley the one told her, and that's her firstborn. Bianca say Riley even told her that she ain't need no more children because she don't have time for the ones she have. And I love Candy, but it is what it is. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Thank you, Bianca. You know I don't do the bias. We're gonna call it down the middle. I don't care who it is.
But would you call the other women that were in Candy's group that were always traveling all the time? Would you say they were bad mothers?
What other girls in Candy's group?
In the escape group, or like I personally, I watched the SWV escape show. So like they were all traveling and doing different things, and the moms helping raise the babies and stuff like that. But did that make them bad mothers because they had to go to work?
What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about other like women who are in like basically in a similar job as Candy, because obviously they were doing, Candy does a lot of different things with these different businesses, but there were lots of times over the years where those women were not home every day with their kids.
And
They were
nobody
not
said
raising
you
them.
got to be there every day. But I can tell you one thing: we ain't heard none of Tiny children talking about mama ain't never home. You don't need no kids because you ain't none of that has happened. And we know for a fact them Scott sisters, the big one and the little big one, they ain't been booked and busy and away from their children. They ain't had no choice but to raise them because they sure wasn't on nobody billboard nowhere. So
I
that's
just
that's not a good comparison. You talking about people that's been home with their children. And Escape ain't exactly no trailblazing group where every summer they got a hit and a bop and they on the street and doing whatever. They just started back trying to tour a little bit here and there. So them
I'm
ladies
talking about when they
definitely,
first were out, like in the
those
formative
ladies,
years.
what you mean when they first was out? They wasn't
Like,
nobody mama.
yes, they
Ain't
were. They
nobody
like
get
most
no
of
baby. Ain't nobody get
um
no baby but the little big Scott sister. And they
some of
was
them
finna
had
put her
kids when they
out
were
the group
teenagers.
until her big sister said, if she go, I go. So
No,
ain't
some of those
nobody
girls
had
very
no
much had
children.
kid. Some of those women very much had children when they were teenagers, and they were in those
Girl,
groups.
the only person got pregnant while they was in that group was Tamika Scott. Go check it.
I'm also talking about the.
And they were about to put her out of that group until her sister said, if she go, I go.
And I'm also talking about the ladies from SWV, because one of the girls that was in that group had a baby young too. So that's why I mean, like,
But it's like, but you asked me about Candace group. You keep moving the goalposts
I
because
didn't know. I
because
didn't. I said
everything that
no,
you
no, Tanisha,
mentioning is
no,
a bad equivalency. It don't matter.
no. You didn't hear me
Ain't
because
no 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 no. You asked me
I said
about
the
the
girls in
ladies in her
Candy's group.
group.
I said the girls in Candy's group and the other one from the
No,
SWV
you
Escape
said the
show.
Girls in
I said
Candace
both
group.
of them.
And then when I
You
went
can
through
run
the
it back.
Girls in
It's
Candace,
on the YouTube. I said
and
both of the
then
groups.
when I went through the Girls in Candace group, then you say, but what about the other? I'm not going to go through every woman in America. Like I said from the gate, any mother that does not take up time with the children, you just not doing it. I don't
Okay.
care who you are, you're not doing it.
If you listen back to what I
Mother,
said,
let me
I
tell
did
you
say both of
something.
the groups.
Mothering is not part time. You don't just do it when you feel like it. You don't
Mm-hmm.
just say, "Well, I paid my cousins, uncles, aunties, everybody on my payroll, so I don't have to be a mama." And I'm
But
not.
why is that
And
then why is
mind
it the
you,
first thing everybody
I'm
says that
not
Kenya doesn't have
coming
a
after.
village?
Hold on, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
coming after her for that. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
pointing out the fact that you twisted yourself into a whole pretzel to try to come up with a scenario to explain why I should be saying Kenya's a good mother. We don't know because we don't know behind what we do know in front of the scenes is Candace a terrible one. Why are you not mentioning that? That's why I mentioned her. Just like that, because I'm not coming after her. At the end of the day, her children are gonna be the ones to let her know that she came up slack. I don't have to come after you because you're not my mama.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
one thing I do know from Proverbs is that if a woman is right, her children are raised up and call her blessed. Okay. And on the same note, your children gonna be the one to indict you when you ain't did what you're supposed to do, much like Riley indicted her. Tammy Carter say now Candyman is busy trying to be the boss. Yeah, that's what she doing. She ain't trying to be
Mm-hmm.
nobody mama.
Well, what I do know is Notorious keeps saying a lot of stuff that I said, but they ain't come up here to talk about nothing. So they're saying I
Everybody
did say
don't want to
Candy's
hit the
group.
screen yard.
Yeah,
Don't
they're
argue with
okay.
the
No.
don't argue with
Hmm.
the people in the chat.
I'm
Don't do
not
that.
arguing with them, but I'm just saying she also said I did say Candy's group, but nobody
You
seems to have heard
did.
the fact that. But what I also said was I said Candy's group and the other group from the show, the SWB and Escape show that
That's
was
not
just
what you
on
said.
recently.
That's
That is what I
legit
said,
not what you
Sinitra. I'm
no, that
sorry, that
might
is
be
what I
what you
said. And
meant to
I'll
say.
go back and listen to it on
Go
the
back and
stream.
listen. Go
I
back
will
and
go back and
listen.
listen and I'll
Because
comment
Jenna, you know I
and
love
leave
you.
a
I
note.
wouldn't lie on you. That ain't what you said, mama. And
Okay.
see, Notorious is telling you because she heard same
No,
thing I heard.
maybe
You
y'all can't
said,
hear me because we keep talking at the same time.
no, ma'am, I heard you clear. You
Okay.
said, what about the ladies in the group? She said, because I don't know about you, because I watched the show SWB and Escape. You never said, what about the ladies in her group and the other group? You said, because I watched the show SWB and Escape.
But
Now,
I was
you may
talking
have,
I was
no,
talking about
ma'am,
both of the
you
groups. That's why I
said,
mentioned them by name. So
but
we're
this is
splitting
my
hairs,
point.
but that's what I was
No,
saying though.
ma'am, no, ma'am, I'm being
Mm-hmm.
factual. That's what you said. Now, I'm not going to say that maybe you didn't mean to say
Hmm.
the other one, but it didn't actually come out your mouth. That's all I'm saying. That's why,
Okay.
and I'm explaining because I don't want you mad with Notorious and saying stuff like, "Oh, she ain't come up." No, she just clarifying what you actually did say because you thought you said it, but you didn't. That's
No,
all. Don't
I
say
think
nothing.
I said what I said. I think it was perceived different, and that's fine. Everybody has their own opinions.
Yeah,
But
girl,
it's
you done been up here before, and we
yeah, I
don't
know.
never be on the same page with Candy. I just be messing with you.
Yeah.
Lord, Mods, I wasn't gonna block this nut job, but get her up out of here.
Don't block her. I was wondering if she was gonna say something.
No, block her. I'm sick of her. She's annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jenna, you know me. You know I go
Hmm.
back and forth with anybody and we just talk and it's just girls on the
Hmm.
porch talking. It ain't that deep.
Hmm.
I really tried not to block her. This lady is
Hmm.
crazy. Like she don't know how to like. We can sit up here and kind of like verbally joust back and forth and make your point. I make my point, and we gonna talk.
Hmm.
And it is the front porch. It is kitchen table talk. So we gonna
Hmm.
talk like folks. We're not gonna sit here and raise our hand to talk. We gonna talk. And this nut came up here, girl, pulled some real rude stuff toward Black American people, got called out. I didn't even drag her. The chat dragged her.
I
I
was
just
on that
pointed out,
call. I was in the
you were
background. I was
there.
doing chore. Yeah, I
Okay.
joined late and then I was listening to it after all the
Okay.
stuff happened.
So you saw for yourself. I didn't drag her. I just pointed out what she did say, what she did not say, and what we caught. The chat dragged her, but I didn't drag this nut job. I swear for M&M's, every other day I got to go to the replay comments and remove a comment because she's out there acting like she's off her meds.
Hmm.
Now she back in the chat acting like she off her meds. That's why I told him, nah, go and block that nut. I can't deal. My nerves bad. Go.
Hmm.
She obviously don't have a life. She lonely.
Yeah. But I
For
will just
real.
say I do not, and like I said, everybody has their own opinions.
Bianca,
I do not
Hold on.
believe that Candy is a
Hold
bad
on.
mother. I think the
Hold
only
on,
person
sis.
as a mother is a bad mother is
Niece.
that crazy
Hold on.
KKK Kim.
Hold on, niece. Bianca, make sure you block that Poliver person. Get that nut up out of here. Get that nut up out of here. Because she talking about somebody making her points. I don't know who making her points. Child, somebody need to make you need to make her a doctor's appointment or something. I don't know. Like, I'm nice. I let people have a little room, especially when I can see they're a little off in the head a little bit. But I'm not finna keep doing it. Get her up out of here. Block her. I'm not kidding. Jen Bunny is here. So Jen Bunny was here too. She said, yeah, she was out of line. Yeah, she was way out of line. Way out of line. And I still tried to give her room because I was like, well, I know a lot of times people just be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool.
Yeah. I
But
just yeah.
I don't
I just
understand stuff
like
like that.
I feel like the jury is still out on a lot of some of these people in general because you never know. I feel like you can't call who's a bad mother and who isn't a bad mother, like you were saying earlier, unless it's like some overt, like you can see something when it's
Yeah.
like child abuse or something's problematic. But like I say, the proof is in the pudding, how like children actually come out and then how your relationships evolve over time. So it's like I feel like, whether Riley felt like she wanted more time in person with her mom or not, like she's still developing into a good woman as far as we can see. And they
Yeah,
seem to have a good
that's
relationship.
because Joyce raised her. Joyce raised a good girl. And Joyce is still protecting her because Candy being a little reckless with Todd, if you ask me. Okay? That's just
Mm-hmm.
me. And take that with a grain of salt because y'all know I don't like Todd.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Yeah.
stand it. But Joyce raised that girl, and everybody know it. Joyce raised a fabulous girl. I feel like Joyce did a decent job with Candy, but Candy ain't been on point. She just ain't.
I don't think people give her enough credit. I really don't.
Enough credit for what? I can give
Enough.
her credit for starting businesses and writing music. I cannot
Mhm.
give you credit when I ain't seen you do the work.
Okay.
Lord Notorious says she must have missed Sunday service. That nut missed Sunday service and her medication schedule.
Mm-mm-mm.
But she had to get on up out of here.
Mm-mm-mm.
Kenya is my lady, and I'm gonna stick beside. Well, you stick beside her. In everybody got to love somebody. Okay, I don't really. I can't do Kenya because Kenya lies a lot. She don't lie as much as Drew Sidora. And if I'm being honest, Drew Sidora done lied so much that she almost gonna make me like Kenya. Just cause it's somebody lie so bad, it make Kenya not seem so bad.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
I
don't know
don't
what
like
it
her.
is, Kalila. Antoinette say why I don't like Todd. Why would I like Todd?
Todd
Why
seemed he
would
was
I
like
like?
nice. Todd seemed like he's nicer than that dog that jumped on the bed than he is to his own biological daughter.
Thank
That
you.
scene was weird to
He's
me.
he tries to be a manipulator, like George say, George Jefferson. That's who he is. He run around like little Lord Fauntleroy trying to run stuff in a woman's house. You married her, couldn't put her in a house. She had to put you in her house. You clocking her money. You going on social media. First of all, the fact that we can say with certainty that Candy is not doing her job, we should know that. Todd went to social media with that. Now the baby saying it, we could have chalked that up to okay, maybe she feels some type of way because when her mama was younger, she wasn't able to do X, Y, and Z, blase squaze. But the fact that he even took that to social media, it's a problem for me. The fact that he sat up there and threw a hissy fit during that meeting about that trust because he wanted to be in charge of Riley's money, red flag. It's so many red flags with Todd. He's disgusting. He tries to argue with women. He called that girl country and lame and then he sat there and let Marlo be the one to tell her. He should have told it. Why would you let her get blindsided with some crap you said about her? I can't stand Todd. And then he wasn't even decent enough to deny it, even though it would have been a lie. Deny it. Try to help her save face. You're gonna have her sitting up there looking shocked and shook. And this all because of what came out your mouth. I can't stand Todd.
I think a lot of people in Candy's family give red flags as soon as, and you're not gonna want to hear it, but as soon as Mama Joyce, especially Mama Joyce.
I love Joyce.
I know you do, but that don't mean she don't got some
I love
problematic.
me some
I know
Joyce.
you
I
do, but that
love
don't
me
mean she
some.
don't got some problematic stuff to her. I like her too.
I mean, she ain't perfect, but I love her. I love
Yeah.
Joyce. Ain't nobody perfect. I
And
love me
see,
some
and
Joyce.
that's my only thing. I'm a big believer in like nobody's perfect because nobody is perfect. And so, like, even if I like certain things about people, I can still clock other things that I don't like about them. And I feel like I actually do
Yeah,
have a good spirit of discernment. And so that's why the jury is still out on a lot of people in
yeah.
terms of things. So
Now
that's,
when it comes to Joyce a little rough, she don't have to do things she don't have to handle it the way she handle it. But I like Joyce and I
mhm,
understand her. I
yeah.
understand her
And
because
I
if it
think
was
she does.
if
Mhm.
it was a man trying to take advantage of my daughter, I would be absolutely horrendous too.
Right. And absolutely,
I
just like
would
the
do
last
I
person
would do
said it in the chat,
I
she
would do
calls him out.
everything. I would do everything but cock my leg up and piss on him. I can't stand him. Like I'm telling you, I would be absolutely horrendous. Y'all would be hearing stories and be like, "Oh my God, even your mama need medication." Like for real.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he want all them extra women in the bedroom and calling himself different names and going to different cities, running
Candy
through
want them women in the bedroom too. So that
I
ain't
don't
just
know if
him.
I believe that.
I do.
I don't. I know we ain't never heard of Candy with that till she got with him, and I do believe it's because of him. And
A
I
lot of
don't
people
want.
didn't hear that Whitney Houston was a lesbian until she passed away. I
Yeah,
didn't know
but
nothing about it.
the difference is when Whitney Houston was not all out there in the street with her sexuality.
Yeah.
We've been hearing about Candy being a hoe for years, even back when I was still living in Atlanta. We been knew
Mhm,
Candy was a hoe, but we ain't never heard nothing about no women. That ain't never been a thing until Todd.
mhm.
Even when she
Yeah.
was doing the candy coated bull crap before she met him, we ain't never heard nothing like that.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, here come little Lord Fauntleroy. Now, oh, I'm bisexual. No, baby, what it is, you buying sex from this man and he told you to have sex with women. Now, that's what the hell going on. I'm not slow. Vets say we can only go by what we see. We see Kenya putting Brooklyn first. Then for seasons, we see Riley Ace and Todd tell Candy she never home. That is what we you know what, Vet, all the way from Birmingham, coming with the facts. I can only do what my eyeballs see.
Yep. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep
Joyce, look
going
at
by what I see and what she say, and I'm
Joy.
just
I
keep
don't care
doing
nothing
that.
about what Candy say. I'm talking about
I
what
didn't
I
say
see
candy.
because
I didn't
a
say
mouth can
candy.
tell a lie.
I wasn't talking about candy.
But I ain't seen that girl say nothing out the way about her baby at all. Ashley said,
Hmm.
I understand Mama Joyce too. Plus, I give her grace because she done lost a child. Right. And this the only child she got left. She's supposed to act horrendous. If she was being nice and ladylike about it, I would be looking at her funny. She's supposed to be
Ooh,
rough.
you'll be giving a lot of people passes on stuff.
Cause that ain't a pass. Because I'm telling you, I'm that much, if not worse.
Okay.
That little girl you see coming here, the one I call my peanut, my firstborn, the apple of her mother's eye. You don't
Hmm.
want to know. You do not want to know how terrible I act about that girl. You don't
No,
ever
I
want to know.
understand. Just because that's how you act doesn't
Awful.
mean it's okay. But I understand
I
that you
ain't saying
understand
it's
it because that's
okay.
what
I'm
you be
saying
saying.
I understand it. I
Okay, got
understand
you. Hmm.
because I'm the same kind of mama.
Hmm.
I'm the same kind of mama. Matter of fact, if it was me, Todd would have never made it down now. I'd have had somebody fix him. He'd have never made it. My poor baby would have just been like, Mama, I ain't seen him in 3 weeks. He'd have never made it. He's a
Never
piece
would have
of
made
trash.
it.
He is a piece of trash, and he looking to take advantage of Joyce, baby. Joyce supposed to act a fool. If she didn't, I would be looking at her funny. You protect your baby, and don't worry about if she like it. Your baby's stupid. Protect your child.
Hmm.
Straight like that. That's what real mamas do. We don't care about winning the popularity contest. We need you protected.
Hmm.
Okay. And a whole lot of us as mamas, we used to be some rough customers before we became mamas. So y'all can't expect us to morph into, Mother Teresa, because we had some children. Some of that same roughness translates into our mothering.
Which is exactly what I was saying earlier is that people don't like whether it's the roughness or whatever, people don't automatically change because they become mothers. A
Hmm
lot of women do and they change for the better. A lot of
Yeah,
people
we
don't.
yeah we change for the better, but our nature is there, and we can a lot of us can really act up about our children. And I
Yeah.
personally don't think that's bad. I think a mother's supposed to act up for her children. I had a
Yeah, a
young
lot of
girl
people.
come to me. I had a young girl.
Hmm.
This was just last week. Come to me for counseling, and she was so hurt because something happened to her, and her mama didn't act up for her. And at first I didn't even understand what she was saying. You know how people do? They talk, but they don't really tell you what they're saying. And when she went to really saying what she was, I say, oh, so because you told your mama you weren't sure, and whatever, you didn't really answer in the affirmative, you wanted her to act up and cut up for you anyway and just go confront this man and do whatever. And she said, yeah, that's really what I wanted. I said, got it. And I understood. I understood immediately, because children want to feel protected. They don't, a lot of times your children, when they need protection, they're not interested in you being ladylike. They interested in you protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us mothers, unlike Candy, we don't clock out. We stay on the job. Even after they 21, 31, 41, we don't clock out. We mama all the way to the grave. All the way to the grave. We ain't cutting no corners. We ain't from the new generation. We not the new mamas. We ain't doing no gentle parenting, no BS talking. We gonna protect our kids, because that's what we supposed to do. Now maybe you look, maybe you like, you kind of maybe tend toward more of the gentle side of the newer parenting stuff. I don't know none of that stuff. None of it. And I ain't
You are
trying
you
to,
talking about me?
yeah, I'm saying like maybe that's why people like Joyce kind of rub you the wrong way, because you might tend toward the newer, parenting styles. But Joyce is kind of typical for what most of us are about our children.
No, I can appreciate a multitude of parenting styles. There's like there are things I like about Mama Joyce. There are things I don't like about Mama Joyce, as much as I
Mm,
know from what I see on TV. But like
yeah,
like I said, I'm a big fan of like I can still clock certain
yeah,
things I don't like about something and like things about other people.
yeah. I can see. I don't seen Joyce do some stuff. I'd be like, now Joyce, girl, that's too far. But she ain't never done enough for me to say I don't like. I like her. She do some stuff like Nene. I'm a Nene stan. I love Lanithia Monique Leaks, but Nene done some stuff. I'll be like, really, Nene? Come on, girl. You
Hmm.
know. And just like when it's somebody I don't like, I can easily say I don't like this heifer. But like with Kenya, I can't stand that cow. But I'm gonna give her props on that.
Hmm.
So for me, I'm just gonna call it down. Whether I like you or don't like you, it don't change what I'm gonna say about you. Either you did what you were supposed to do, or you didn't, as far as I can tell.
I
That's
just don't,
it.
I still don't see how like if a child's coming out well adjusted and they have a good relationship with their parent, then who are we to say that they're not the mom they're supposed to be? That's
What you talking about?
that's the
You can't
oh my
claim, you
god.
can't put your name on somebody else's work. Joyce raised that girl. Candy can't put her name on that paper. Joyce raised that
Mm-hmm.
girl. So no, you don't get to put your name on the paper. That was Joyce's work. And
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not knocking Joyce for doing her job. It's a whole lot of grandmamas done had to raise babies because the mamas was working, schooling, hoe hopping, gallivanting, whatever. But Joyce raised that girl. We ain't even finna play that. So Riley turned out wonderful. Congratulations, Joyce. Which further
Mm-mm-mm.
says, Joyce ain't even clocked out. Joyce still on the clock. Notorious say, I'm not my kid. I'm not my kids are 31, 34, and 38. I done clocked that. I ain't clocked that. I'm gonna be on the clock until God come back. The Lord gonna have to come back personally and take my hand off the time clock.
And you know what? So there's a lot of levels to that, and that type of parenting works out for some people. And there's some type of parents. There's some parents that their children get to be adults, and then they don't speak to their parents anymore.
Well,
And
you
so
see
like
that ain't
that's
happening
I
with
feel like
Candy. She's still talking just fine. She
okay,
Candy's
okay,
still talking just fine, so that ain't happened to her. Lita says,
okay. I'm just
shout out. My age, my mama still scares the heck out of me, and I'm a grandma. I know that's right. And my mama was still on the clock up until the Lord took her last year, May 10th.
I don't even call
Straight
it
up.
soft. Yeah, I
No,
don't.
that's to me. I call
Mm,
it soft. If you see your
mm,
child in danger, some scroungy, scruffy scumbag man showing up to rob your baby. If you don't get in his tail, you trifling and you off the clock. You soft as hell. If you let George Jefferson pimp your kid and you don't say nothing, you soft. You would be soft as hospital cotton.
mm-hmm. No, I wasn't talking
Cecilia
about
said,
that and
that
not
is
showing
me.
up. Hmm.
Cecilia say that is me. And I have a girl 36 and a boy 33. And that's how we show our children love and protection. That's right. Till the
Hmm.
wheels fall off.
Hmm.
Sandra, you too, girl. I love me some Nene. I do. And even with Nene, I seen some stuff with her children. I'm like, Lanithia, you sure about this? The way she was letting that big boy be sorry and not work and stuff, I'm like, come on, Nene, now come on, girl. You know, that didn't mean I loved her no less, but I ain't really like how she was handling that. That didn't look good to me. Yes, Ian, George Jefferson. That's what George called him. I like it. George called him George. I'm gonna call him George.
Mm-mm-mm.
I can't stand. I really can't stand him because I feel like he plotting on that girl. I
If
feel
if
like he
he
is
is, he
plotting.
letting them do it.
I don't. Candy dumb, but
Okay, that's a new one.
that don't absolve him of any guilt. He is wrong. He wrong.
Mm-mm.
He is dead wrong. I feel like Joyce done got a little soft in her old age. She supposed to done call somebody to do something. Like, why is she letting this go on like this?
Mm-mm-mm.
He ain't no good. He's a piece of trash, and I can see it. I'm trying to figure out why Candy can't see it, or maybe she see it and she just don't want to be alone. I don't know what she doing, but this need to stop.
I just think in the hierarchy of some of these ridiculous husbands, Todd's not that bad in the hierarchy of them. Now, you may just be talking about like specifically to how you feel about Todd, but I would say if you were ranking some of these Real House husbands, he,
I don't watch all them
I
franchises.
don't
You
mean
need
I
to
don't
start
mean I
telling
don't
me
mean the
all them.
white people. I don't mean the white people. I'm talking about the people on this show and maybe the Potomac people. So I'm not talking about all them other shows. I don't watch them neither.
Oh, okay. I'm about to
But
say now I don't know all them people now. Okay, but I feel like him and Chris Bassett is cut from the same cloth. Dust devils. I don't
hmm,
like them. Y'all know I can't stand that about them. I can't stand men that act like that. I can't stand it. I can't. My stomach can't take it.
I would put Todd more in line with like a Peter Thomas, but I would say Todd's done better than Peter. So I wouldn't put him quite as bad as Peter.
I can't say Todd did better than Peter. I can say Peter trying to be a big shot and a dummy done blew off the money he did make. I ain't seen Todd make no money. I seen Todd play with candy money. That's what I seen him do.
I feel like I've seen Todd take his Candy's money and make it into some money, but again, they're not doing it in a way they
But
do it in a way that makes them have to work harder than they really need to,
but
so
this
that they
is my
could be more
problem with
present.
that. If
Hmm.
he took her money and made money, that's still her money.
Hmm.
That's still her money. I ain't seen him do nothing. That's why I put him and Chris Bassett together because you brought nothing to the table.
But to
Nothing.
see why the reason why I put him a cut above that is because at least like it may have started out with more seed money as her money and money that and things that they've done together, and obviously her money was way longer than his, but they've done successful businesses together, whereas Peter kept having restaurants that closed and ended up getting
Yeah,
divorced from Cynthia.
but here's the problem. Peter
Hmm.
didn't go get the money from a woman to start his restaurants. He
How we
just
know that?
he just jumped because
How we know?
we would have heard about it.
I
Because we would have
or
heard about it.
mm,
Peter ain't had no rich benefactors. Ever since Peter been doing his thing, Peter been running around with them young girls, and we all know them young girls ain't got no money to give Peter.
but we
Bull
either
crap.
gonna look at what we see on the camera or look at what we or infer stuff from behind the scenes because you could say just like Karen Huger was being supported by Mr. Huger all those years, but then had to turn around and help him with tax stuff.
But that's because
Who's to say that Cynthia Cynthia didn't put money into other things and Cynthia did put money into Bar One and other
mm,
restaurants and stuff that they
she
had.
put and she requested her money back. She got her money back. But that
Okay.
don't have nothing to do with that. That man opened Miami after they was already split. And then we saw him at least being able to buy some houses and flip them. Probably ain't make no big profit, but he was actually able to do something on his own. We ain't seen Todd do nothing on his own, but try to shame and drag Candy on social media. That's all we saw him do on his own. He's a
But it's
piece of
different.
trash.
He's still with his wife though. Why would he be
Of
doing stuff
course,
on his own?
he's with her because Candy got her purse open. Candy is never gonna close her purse, and he gonna stay there until he feels like he's in a position to take something from her.
Okay.
That man is trash. Ain't nothing good. And his mama was trash too.
Yeah. Oh, that was mean to me, true.
No, that's real. She was trash.
Mm-mm-mm.
Trash.
Yeah.
You sat up there and raised your son to live off a woman. You trash.
Yeah. And to be clear, I'm not fan like I said, I'm not fans of most of these people. I just believe in like a lot of things can be true at the same time. And
I
none
ain't
of these
seen
things are
nothing good about
absolutes.
Todd. I even seen him try to keep that girl from spending money on her own child. I ain't seen nothing good about Todd. He has no redeeming qualities. He's garbage walking.
Dang, no
He
no
is a
redeeming qualities. Okay.
He's a piece of rancid afterbirth is what he is.
Oof. Oof. Ooh, that's terrible. Mm. All right then.
Mm-hmm. Men are
Who
not
you like
supposed
on the
to
show,
be,
Sinitra? Who you
huh?
like on the show? Who you like on the
Okay,
show?
let me see. Let me see. I like Sonya's husband and I like her daddy.
Mm.
I like Joyce. Lil Courtney, I kind of like her a little bit for now, till she do something. That's all.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean, I could,
my list is real short.
but I could say I would like Kanye's daddy when he does something because he ain't done nothing yet. So what's the like? He just there.
I like his energy. He seems very genuine and happy and pleasant and positive and supportive. I
I would
like
be
him.
too if I had to do nothing.
He's old. What should he be doing? What should he be doing? When my father was alive and he got old, he didn't have to do nothing if he didn't want to.
Okay.
And if I could have him back for 20 minutes, I wouldn't even let him scratch his own head.
Okay.
He's old. What is he supposed to be doing? Other than sitting around and letting his babies that he raised love on him. What are he supposed to be doing?
Hmm.
And even at that, he was trying to offer to help out, even though he don't even know how to. He was like, I help out. I'm like, Lord, pop, sit down. You can't help nobody. Sit down. Just positive and sweet. I like him. I like her husband. He seemed nice. For now, I ain't seen him do nothing. And I like Lil
Hmm.
Courtney. I like her for
That's
now.
that's exactly what I mean. I feel like I can't say I like them then because they haven't been doing nothing. So what?
But my whole point is, you asked me who I like, so I told
Mhm.
you the people I
Yeah,
ain't
I
seen.
understand.
I ain't seen. I like the people who have not done anything to annoy me, and they
Okay.
haven't done anything to annoy me.
Okay.
Manietta don't do much, and she done got on my last good nerve. So it's not just what they do, what they don't do. It's your energy is what you give off.
Mm. Yeah, because I haven't focused that much on Manietta's energy because I feel like she is very forgettable, but she also hasn't really bothered me that much because she's not really doing anything.
Yeah, she irksome to me. Sitting up there, the girl asking, can she come be the auctioneer? She bet yes, yes. What the hell you mean yes? Who asked you anything? Who pressed your button? How you gonna answer for Kenya? How you know Kenya wanted to say yes? Let Kenya say yes. Why you talking? She tried real hard and still do nothing. I don't like Yarn Yetta. She is a big Ambien pill. Just put everybody to sleep for no reason. Somebody gonna lock her up. Let her mess around and cause one motor accident. She going to jail.
Mm-mm-mm.
A little boring self. Oatmeal.
Oh, excuse me. Mm-mm-mm.
I'm sick of little oatmeal. She need to go. This her second time being on this show, and she ain't gave us nothing all this time. I don't think she giving us nothing. Even in the mid-season trailer, we ain't seen nothing with Yarn Yetta.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
I think if they move some of them off the cast, kept Manetta on, I still wouldn't mind if they bring Lascala back because I thought she was cute and she gave a lot of good looks. They
But a
need to.
scholars in Potomac.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Lord, I'm getting the cast confused.
Yeah, girl.
Jesus, fix it. I think I'm sleepy. But yeah,
See,
I
talking
think.
about Yarn Yetta. It's about to took you out. See that?
Oh,
All you gotta do is talk about her.
Lord, the human ambient pill. She done got me.
That I'm telling you, she'll get you.
Terrible. But yeah, I think they do need a new infusion of some different people on the cast, some
But
younger
Yarn Yetta
people,
ain't
some
it.
different people coming in because this is not like
But Yarn Yetta ain't it. Get rid of her. Cause it's torture just looking at her. I just know. No, 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 no.
I want some people that are more enjoyable and likable.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a person that actually needs the drama on the reality TV always. Like it can be fun, but I also like the lighter fun moments
Like
and stuff.
drama gonna happen naturally instead of them
Mm,
trying to orchestrate stuff all the time. Just bring nice people, actual
yeah,
friend group like they had in the beginning, and then let the drama
yeah.
ensue when it happens, and we'll
Yeah, like
deal.
somebody mentioned they like Shamari, and I think it would be good if she came back too. And then like is Shamari, wait, who's the one also that's
Shamari wasn't bad, but I didn't like her for that show.
that's new edition the new edition wife, or is that Portia and
Yeah,
Candy's
that's
friend?
the one that was married to Ronnie DeVoe.
Ronnie.
I
Um
ain't like her. Not for the
who's
show.
the
Like
oh Shamia. I was getting their names confused. Okay.
Shamia
Hmm.
says she's not gonna do that. Her
Hmm.
husband is not gonna let her do that.
But I have a question for y'all because y'all know more gossip than me. Did Shamia, when she was having the baby with the surrogate, the same surrogate that helped Candy with Blaze,
Hmm.
was everything okay with the baby? And then did the surrogate have cancer or something?
The
Do
surrogate
y'all
had cancer. Yeah, she had ended
do,
up with cancer.
do y'all know anything about that? I was waiting for somebody to give me some of the
Mm-mm.
gossip, but
No,
well, I
we
hope
don't
that they all
really
doing well.
talk about cancer unless it's a celebrity.
Yeah, I
Mm.
be thinking about her sometimes because I hope she's doing well.
She done made plenty of money. I'm sure she can afford her treatment, and I hope she recovers.
Hmm. Hopefully.
God bless her. Any final thoughts for these people? Because I gotta go cook before this man end up telling me something about myself.
No, ma'am. I'm gonna let you go cook. Nothing more on them except that the jury's still out on most of them. I'm looking at most of them sideways.
I know that's right, girl. That's the only way to look at these heifers.
Hmm. Well, have a good
Except
night.
Yetta. Except
Uh,
Yetta. Don't look at her
she,
at all. You see how
well, I appreciate
we
her
got
because
sleep that quick?
she about to give me a good night's sleep before I gotta go to work in the morning. So I
Yep.
appreciate you, Marietta. Thank you, girl.
Okay, she good for something. All right.
Thank
So let
y'all.
me get off of here. Thank you for coming up here and talking with your
Uh,
TT. I love you so much. You be having me going with that candy stuff. Lord, I love me some Jenna. Look, y'all, we gotta go. I gotta go if y'all don't. So look, hit the like button on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, thank you very much. I sure appreciate you. And hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live over here on this porch. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed. Thank you to everybody who sent cash apps. Thank you for everybody who sent super chats. I appreciate you guys for supporting the stream. That means absolutely everything. Also, lest I forget, if you want to join the royal family so we can celebrate your birthdays, other special days, so you can attend our virtual events and be a part of the family, please, there's a join button beneath the video as well as a membership link in the description box. All right. So look, also in that description box is my Amazon wish list if you want to send me some goodies, and my Amazon storefront if you want to buy the same crafting supplies that I buy when I'm decorating for me and my family in my home. Okay. So I will talk to you guys later. Y'all enjoy the rest of the night. Okay. And if nobody else says it to you, remember, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye.